All right. Yeah. So we're live, man. Here with Fight Doctor, watching Jared Big Baby Anderson. Yo, what up, Fight Doctor?
Yo, so I can't believe that this guy's actually ranked in the top five. So my question is, how did that happen? I mean, it seems to me that if you're going to get a top five ranking, you should have beaten somebody at least in the top 10.
He beat Philip, what's his name? What's his name again? The
He
French
beat
guy.
he beat
This guy.
Tony Yoka, Maddie.
Yeah,
Yeah, he beat Tony Yoka. So
yeah. He,
he's already had like 3 or 4 fights at heavyweight after the Yoka. I mean, before like 2 fights before he fought Yoka at heavyweight, and I guess they're confident that he's kind of got the feel of the weight because mind you, he did come up from cruiserweight, and he looks like a cruiserweight because his dimensions is like damn, how do I put it? Not saying like Mike Tyson or anything like that, but the Diesel Machuno, he has his dimensions. 'Cause that's exactly how small he is, and he's a
man,
cruiserweight.
he gonna pull it on. But he's that is a heavyweight. He's a heavyweight. He's just a small heavyweight. He gonna pull it on
Yeah,
Big Ben. He gonna pull it on Anderson because like the way I look at like this year, he beat Hugger. He beat Tony Yoko, and like all that waiting to his rhythm. Right now, he ain't even got into his rhythm. But I think they probably
yeah.
put this.
See, that's what I was gonna say though. See, here's the thing about this. Anderson is finding out right now that you can't hit it. See, these cruiserweights is that they can read these guys, these heavyweight punches. They can see where they're coming from, and they can evade them very easily, and they're a lot quicker. See, he has rolling off the Anderson shots. He can see. Well,
It's,
Anderson's winning the round though, but yeah, he's rolling off most of his punches.
I don't put no stock. I don't put no stock in the first round, bro. Like
Yeah,
yeah, unless you're going for the knockout. Like the FA Jogway fight was good. That Italian guy,
yeah,
that was good, man. That's what you need.
yeah.
That guy, I never
Guido,
heard of that.
yeah, Guido, yeah. He was the one that he was winning the Johnny Rice fight before Johnny Rice caught him with that right hand that cut him and stopped the fight.
Yeah, that guy's
Yeah,
good. That guy's good.
that Guido guy has quite a chin because he was eating some super clean uppercuts.
For my job,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah,
That was a good fight. Still, that was a good fight. I enjoyed that fight, man. In
That
yeah,
was
fact,
that's a very
actually a
good
damn
fight.
good fight, and I think given the outcome, they need to run him back.
Yeah,
ah,
yeah.
you
I
think so?
mean, I don't know. I mean, it probably won't run it back right away because they want to move on with Jeffe's career. I mean, it was a tough fight to call. I would have, if you asked me, I probably would call score that fight a draw. But if you felt it that Guido won
Nah,
it by a close decision,
weren't no draw, man. You know what? I thought Guido might have nicked it, but because he looked like he was gonna knock out FA Jogba. But FA
yeah,
Jogba is the guy that they put the money in, so you knew he weren't gonna get a decision. But for me, I won't
yeah.
mind seeing that Italian guy again, bro. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I
he'll.
like yo,
Yeah, somebody will pick him up. They were talking about that in the broadcast. So whoever's the loser of this fight's going to get their contract cut by Top Rank. If Guido gets his contract released, so if they release him, so what? Somebody's going to pick him up. The zone might pick him up, or he'll land somewhere. Somebody's going to pick him up. So he'll be fine.
yo, big baby's turned into a big baby. He turned into a diva right now. I can see him like he
Yeah,
getting in trouble with
yeah,
one minute,
yeah.
that 1 minute. He's getting in trouble with the law, and also even with his corner, everything about him, like the moniker of Big Baby. I thought they called it because of him, but he actually goes on like a baby, like for real. But he's very immature. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah, I was gonna say though, his mental strength is not where where it should be as a fighter. I mean, he's got the tools, he's got the amateur
Mm.
pedigree. He's a very good fighter, but the problem is that I don't know. He even admitted himself that he don't even give a damn about winning the title. All he cares about getting paid, and that's it. He said he doesn't even
Yeah,
plan to box until after 27. He straight up said, after when I hit 27, I'm gone. I'm not gonna stay in the sport for many years.
Yeah, I think we can just call it what it is. This dude is a clown, okay? And I think didn't he say something to the effect that his head is not in boxing anymore?
No, yeah, he said that a year ago. He said that in an interview, and yeah, he probably means it too because it's like he doesn't. Ooh, dude, Mehdi hit him with a good left hook. It
told you.
was,
I told you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like he what it is like. He jabbing him. This the fight gonna change up. The dude did that to Yoko. He let Yoko lead off, and when he opens up, he can hit, man. He ain't no cruiserweight. He a
ooh,
heavyweight. Like you
yeah, but he's quick though. Here's the thing though, he is quick though. You can't
yeah,
even see those punches coming.
yeah. But what you look at here, there's heavyweight and there's super heavyweight. You see what I'm saying? So you have like
Yeah,
Fury's like a super heavyweight. Joshua six, like Lennox, they're all super. But this guy is what you call a heavyweight. Like he should be able to. Even the last fight, they were both fit. I was like, yo, you ever see them heavyweights? They was in shape, taking punches. That's some good. That's a good look. No sloppy heavyweights. This is a good fight. I think this guy's gonna come on, and I think he's gonna surprise baby, bro. He turned southpaw. He turned southpaw. Big baby.
Yeah,
That baby.
well, he's making him waste. Yeah, here's the thing: he's making him waste all his punches because Big Baby, yeah, he's active, but he's not really landing these shots. He's gonna tire himself out if you keep throwing his shots like this.
You know what? You know what? I tell you why he's bored of boxing because he ain't being challenged. That's why. You know what I mean? If you
Well,
challenge a guy and then you feel like he needs to get better, but you fighting a fight every time he come out, you know you're gonna win. Like you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like every time he go out, you know you're gonna win until you challenge for the belt, right?
well,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's what it is.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, but until he fought Charles Martin, he almost got knocked out in that fight.
He knew he was gonna win that fight though. That's what I'm trying to say. It ain't like a fight that he didn't think he was gonna win. Like this fight right here, he knows he thinks he's gonna win. This guy's up to see can this guy do anything. I mean, he just covering up right now and ain't doing nothing. So the
Yeah, he's getting out. Yeah, he's covering up. He's getting out of the way of his punches. He's like,
yeah, rope. I wait for the rope dope, man. I'm waiting for this dude to do some rope dope. Like you come out here to just take punches. But this is the thing. Tony Yoko should have won. That's what Tony Yoko should have did. Why is he turned southpaw? Maybe a side wrong with his left hand. You know what I mean? So he's going to baby going to his power hand. Look, they're technical. We still got like 8 rounds here, so I expect something to change up. I expect this.
yeah,
Yeah, I expect this guy
ooh,
to put some.
ooh, ooh. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Big Baby hit him with a good left, and then he came back with a two-punch combination.
This guy ain't
Murray,
going
yeah,
nowhere.
Murray, yeah,
This guy ain't going nowhere. No going nowhere.
yeah, he ain't
He ain't
going
going.
nowhere. Yeah, see, Big Baby's missing all his power shots against this guy.
Mm-hmm.
But the
Yeah,
thing
well,
is, too, his
Anderson,
size,
yeah, it just
go
looks
ahead.
to me like Anderson is just clowning, okay, with his southpaw business, and he's not really even those those punches. They're not, he's hitting nothing but glove. It's like he doesn't really want to touch him.
I don't think it's that he want to touch him. It's just he can't touch him. That's the problem. This is what I'm saying about these cruiserweights going up to heavyweight. Every time they go up to heavyweight, these heavyweights like the Furies and the Wilders and Joshua's, they find it very difficult to hit these type of guys because they can read their punches coming from a mile and they're too quick. They just can't figure them out.
ain't nothing about that's some rubbish, man. You talking nonsense in there. You didn't love
You
it. You
talking
ain't nothing to
nonsense.
do with that.
Yeah, yeah, you
You
get
know,
mad
rubbish.
because I mentioned Joshua's name. Yeah, you got mad
Yeah,
because I mentioned AJ's name.
ain't nothing to do with that.
Please,
Ain't nothing to do with that. He gonna get beat up by Fury anyway, so I ain't worried about that. But listen to this, right? Ain't no these the cruiserweight is just a light, but it's just a heavyweight. But there wasn't no cruiserweight back then. There was just
I
heavyweight.
know that.
And all
They're
right, so
light
what I'm saying,
heavyweights. I know.
yeah, these are the smaller heavyweights. That's all it is, right? Because the gulf in the heavyweight division is so big. So when you just got a smaller, bigger guy like that, and he's just working it, and that's why he like. And when I look at boxing these days, yeah, I don't know why they have bridgerweights and this, that, the other, trying to make more money on the top. But that bridgerweight ain't happening, bro. Ain't no one care about that division. No one cares.
That's
Like
true.
this right here is a fight. Baby can maintain his discipline without getting bored and just contain it. Like, but he shows already he don't really hit as hard as you think he does. He's a work rate. He works you down and tries to grind you down, but he's not a big puncher. Because if he did, look, man, look, all he had to do is open up with the uppercut. Because I'm looking at the guy keep putting a high guard up, right? So as you're doing a
Yeah.
jab, what I'm looking for, he should have thrown a right uppercut
Yeah, sweep the uppercut
and then
underneath.
come
Yeah,
back with a
I
left
agree.
hook. He ain't even stepping in with a right uppercut. Yeah. You don't even need to bend down or even shoot the uppercut even to the body, right? And then come back with a left hook. Talking about the fight, we ain't talking about why this fight's going on because it's quite boring. And it's Simon with Eddie Hearn. I think they've got it for. Oh, there's an uppercut. What did I tell you about? There he is. There's the right uppercut.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
signing with Eddie Hearn. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know. Ennis looks like he's
Why
on
not?
slide, man. Because Ennis, his last fight, he's bored. He's looking for a payday. I don't think he's in it no more. I don't think his heart's in it like that no more, man. I just think he just cashing out, man. He's cashing out. You know what I mean? And they ain't gonna get that Crawford fight either. Crawford don't want to fight him. So like, I think he's just gonna be fighting layups. Like,
Well, so I guess he's
but
gonna give him
Eddie,
Conor Ben. I guess he's gonna
but
serve him up Conor Ben.
the major American guys don't want to deal with Eddie Hearn. So how the heck he gonna get the fights? It's only when people leave Eddie Hearn and go top rank, that's when they get fight. He should have went to top rank. You know what I'm saying? They would have
Well,
put the money in the table. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Eddie
okay.
Hearn I don't think he can secure the big fights for him. I think he's a champion and it makes their roster look good. But in terms of what you're gonna do with him, I don't know what Eddie knows what he's gonna do with him. It's just something to build your confidence up. This guy's a punching bag. I don't know why
Yes.
he in here.
Yeah, Medi.
He just
Yeah, what's Medi
Well,
doing? He's not even throwing.
maybe Ennis is angling for the Haney fight.
Probably.
Haney
Ooh,
definitely,
I mean,
definitely
the Medi.
Haney ain't going up. Haney ain't going up. There you go. That guy needs to throw punches back. He come for a payday.
Yeah,
This guy ain't coming to. He wasn't even supposed to beat Yoko. Yoko's an
I
idiot. He
know.
didn't even use. You know what I mean?
I mean, seriously, they were supposed to get Yoka and Anderson for this fight if Yoka had won, but Yoka, man, I don't know what's going on with him, man. 3 straight losses.
They're talking about they're trying to get him and Joe Joyce together, baby. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
I think he's lost his ambition. It's easy to do that because you fighting fights, you getting big money, you nice, like you get in a comfort zone. It's like, yo, bro, I'm nice already. Like heavyweights, and that's how I feel with Anderson. All these comments, just to make people think. But I feel Anderson again, it's the same thing. There are all these people around him. Look how he goes in the corner. He ain't listen. He's like, yo, don't put the water in my eye. Look at him
yeah,
talking back.
yeah. Look at
Shut
his
your
coach. His
mouth,
coach.
bro. Be quiet. When you're in the corner, shut your mouth. That's how. Hey, listen. My trainer will slap. I slap you. Be quiet. When I'm talking, don't talk. This is what I want you to do. The dude's talking back, so he's already showing. You know what I mean? Look, you got some dude up there with some dark glasses talking in his ear. The guy was like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
come on, bro. Yeah, but look. So you got all
Well,
three.
yeah, he's already arguing with his corner, man. I don't know what
I
this is
told
about.
you, bro. I told you, bro. That's you know what that shows? That shows he don't respect no one. Don't trust. He don't trust no one. Steve Stranis is doing his job, just getting paid and going home, bro. This ain't gonna deal with that bullshit right here. Look at the rankings. All right, so where you see Anderson in it? I think Anderson and Parker would be a good fight. What do you think? Hagovic is a
I
good
think he'd
fight.
have a good fight.
Lang-
I don't think Anderson would be ready for that fight, but yeah, I mean, he's got to step up somewhere.
I think a lot of the guys in the top thing could beat him. I don't. His mentality. You guys, it's a shame. As
Well,
American,
Joe Joyce would probably be a good fight for him. Good
yo, what's
test.
up with you, American? What's up with American heavyweight, bro? The American heavyweight was
I
always
know,
getting made.
man.
Yo, bro.
Our heavyweight, man, our heavyweight scene is terrible right now. I mean, the fact that Anderson is the only one we have right now, if his water gets out of the game, this goes to show, man, how bad it is. It's bad.
European, Europe's got the bloody. Europe's got the division unlocked. What?
I know
That's what they
Europe,
let.
man. You British. I mean, you guys in Britain, you guys got some promising fighters, but the meat like the Eastern Bloc heavyweights, man, you got to watch out for them.
We be East. We're East. We're European. It's Europe in it. So Europe in it.
That's
England,
what I'm
Europe in
saying.
it.
Eastern Bloc part of Europe. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Yeah, what about the block? I don't know about the block, man. I just know about the Europe over England. Listen, all I'm saying, the UK. All I know is this right now. America, like and this is why America's networks are losing interest, bro, because of all the athletes are going into basketball and other sports. But like, dude, like the American heavyweight is a rare species, bro.
Yeah.
That's why
Right.
I
there's a
know. And Wilder,
It's about
yeah,
it.
Wilder's gone. Yeah, Wilder's going. I'm just gonna say Wilder's on his last leg, and then I mean Anderson's the next best thing. But from the looks of it, he ain't trying to be the next best thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
the essentially the American heavyweight has gone extinct, as
yeah,
unfortunate, and that's unfortunate.
it's unfortunate. Lennox Lewis might have pieced them all up. I think you feel on the way up, the Canadian pieced them all up coming from the UK. I think people
yeah
need
he
to be
did piece up McCall though. He did piece up Oliver McCall though. Let's not forget that. He
beat him
did
in a
piece him
rematch.
up.
You beat him in a rematch though. What you
Oh
talking about?
please, yeah, okay. McCall defeated himself for that rematch. We all know how that went down. Yeah, Lennox got the win by DQ. Yeah. You know that, bro. Lennox.
He made it
Look,
cry. He made the guy cry, bro. He made the guy cry, bro. Like I don't know
what are you talking
So
about?
made the
wait
guy
a
McCall
minute.
cry.
always,
Now, if
McCall
memory
always
serves me,
cried.
if memory serves me
Wait,
correctly,
hold on. Wait about that. Hold up. McCall was always crying wherever he fought. What are you talking about, bro?
I
Go
made
ahead,
him
fight,
cry.
doctor.
Go ahead, fight, doctor. Go ahead, fight, doctor.
yeah, if memory serves me correctly, Oliver McCall was like a week or two removed from rehab prior to the
Yeah,
Lewis rematch.
yeah.
True.
Well, but listen. My thing is that they shouldn't have been in the ring. Like, don't get in the ring. Like, Lewis got only competitors in front of him. And I'm trying to say to you, if Lewis is not destroying all the Americans, then maybe you'd have had some out there. Lewis came in and just destroyed all the American heavyweights, and there's nothing left. Like, destroyed the whole cabinet. And I'm gonna tell you right this as I train heavyweights. Manuel should have said
I
as
would
well.
say the Klitschko's didn't finish that
Yeah,
job.
hey, let me finish what I'm saying. Manuel should have said it best. The heavyweight ego is something to behold. When they get beaten, they retire. Most big men in their life are not used to getting beat down by another man. So what usually happens is they disappear. Like beat most of them. I mean, look, the fight with Ray Mercer was a good fight. You know what I mean? But after that, like Ray Mercer just kind of disappeared, and all them good heavyweights they started to evaporate until there was only like Evander Holyfield left, and Mike Tyson was shot to bits. But before that, that was heavyweights galore. It's like the whole division, but they just got destroyed and they all just faded out. And then all of a sudden, these European players came in, and now like that's what we got here. We got European block. But I don't rate no cruiserweight being no heavyweight. What you're seeing Anderson doing to the cruiserweight, what's supposed to happen? I'm just saying what it is. You ain't gonna let no little dude come in and beat your division. Come on, bro. Like that ain't happening. Like Usyk, yeah, is beneficial of dudes. The dude's not ready for him. Like they ain't got no game plan for that guy. They don't know how to read him. Sure, he's gonna have trouble. And let's talk about that press conference. It was a waste of time. It was just there to build his ego up. The other last week. What do you think about that bullshit?
Well, just to build his confidence, I think that's what it is, and I also believe that I think the pre-sales of the pay-per-view are not doing well, and the reason why because people don't think Fury's going to make it to the fight, so
Nah,
they
stop,
don't want to waste it.
stop that,
And
stop
then,
that talk. He gonna make the fight. Stop that talk. He gonna turn up. Yeah, royally he gonna turn up. You know what
yeah,
I
just
mean?
like you said, just like you said, he's going to turn up in February. Look what happened.
There's no way he's not gonna turn up. That fight's happening. The question is, can he beat Usyk? Can he be the guy
No,
to? What do you? Well, I know you know that fight. Though, I wonder what fight though that to say. Fight though, what do you think?
I missed the press conference, but I
Jump
mean,
it.
with Fury, it's always a question mark. I will say this: I hope he turns up because the heavyweight division, in particular, and boxing in general, needs this fight to happen.
Yeah,
yeah, it does.
they do
It
need.
does. I mean,
I don't know if America. I don't think America to me like needs a guy to carry because I realized even with the women basketball recently, right? And yeah, the men NCAA game, it was dead. I was like, where's all the top? Because what happened is I know there's at some point in the men's game they stopped marketing the individual. You know what I mean? But in the women's game, it's so low down on the roster they can mention Kate, whatever her fucking name
Caitlin
is. Who,
Clark and Angel Reese and
they can
South
mention their name
Carolina.
because they ain't got no money
Yeah,
in it, right? They can mention their name and all they like because they're not going to get sued. But the college game becomes so political, they can't even mention their name without someone suing them or something like that. So the women's game started to flower very well, and I feel like all this stuff here going on in anyone in America, they need someone to pin on, and that's how American sports were. It was built on like the Barcelonas, the Mike Tysons, the Evander Holyfields, and Riddick Bros. You build a guy, and everyone follows years down the line, and you ain't got that marquee guy. It's a shame, right? And all the trainers, all the old trainers and
yeah,
stuff like, because I think the youth don't listen to the old time. I think some, and this is just not only with African American culture, every culture. I feel like they don't respect the older guys in your country, and consequently, the old guys have the knowledge. They're the ones passing it down. Whether you're over here,
yeah.
we respect the older guys. When the older guys tell us something, we listen. That's why I sit you in the corner, tell him to shut his mouth when Anderson's talking in the corner. Why are you talking for? You know what I mean? Obviously, he don't trust or respect his corner. And yeah, they're just there for a payday. I understand that. But when you have that level of disrespect from the younger fighter coming through, how are you supposed to be good? That's why there's no guys coming through, man. And that's just my opinion. Because I see, the discipline has to come from the older down into the younger. You ain't got that. You ain't going nowhere. It don't make no sense. Like, for example, you see his arms on the rope? Mr. Vishy showed me. See, he ain't getting his arms relaxed. His arms should be down by his waist, pulling
Yeah,
down.
it's revised ways. Yeah.
Yeah, right his waist, right? He should be sitting there. Now look at him. He's sitting in the corner arrogantly like he can't stand. Who this guy in the glasses talking? And he ain't the lead trainer. The old trainers. Look, there his name. Daryl Riley. He's the main trainer.
Yeah.
So who's the other guy on there? That's one of his dudes. That's one of his buddies from the street.
That's one of his goons, boy. You know what? He brought him in. It's funny though because he
Yeah,
brought him in like right when
some
right after
time.
one of his fights.
Trying to get. Look, you see me on TV? Look, man, I'm training the heavyweight champion of the world. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
the
crazy.
guy with the glasses shouldn't even have his mouth running. His mouth should be shut. The
Yeah,
only voice that Anderson should hear is the lead trainer's voice, and that's it.
Well, that's a problem. He doesn't respect his lead trainer. I heard he brought that guy in just in disrespect for that
I just
for
told
his lead
you.
trainer.
Now, listen to this. Didn't have to just told, and this is what Wilder did to Breland. Same thing. How you and then Fury respects the American trainer. He brought Sugar Hill, and that's why. How you got these really good trainers in America? Absolutely fantastic. But the young guys do not want to learn that. Yeah, I ain't listen to this old cat. Nah, man, I'm gonna do my thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why. That's why you ain't got no one coming through. Because the youngsters don't think they know the uppercut. Yeah, but you got to work for the uppercut. You see, the old time would have said just keep putting that stick on him. You know what I mean? People that stick on him and then work the uppercut underneath and come back with a left hook. This guy would have got out of here. You think Lennox Lewis would have? Man, they would. Lennox Lewis, Riddick Bowe, they would have got this guy out of here within 2-3 rounds. This guy would Jules Foreman. Man, listen, they would have got rid of this guy out here. You don't
Larry
even need to turn.
Holmes, Mike
You don't need to
Tyson.
turn. Larry Holmes. You don't even need to turn southpaw in this guy. Just keep stay behind your left jab and work the right uppercut because the guy's open while his guard's up. You got to look for the opening. Where's the opening? But you got to work that, man. Like, come on, man. Say that this he's like
Yeah.
it's like a madman. Ain't no one trying to listen to that guy. You know what I mean? Like, ain't no one trying to listen to some of the old trainers because they're too toxic. They are toxic though.
Yo,
You know,
listen, I think I'm looking at what's going on here,
yeah.
and this guy Mary, he seems to be winning the battle of foot position when Anderson is in the southpaw stance. Anderson needs to look out for the left hand.
Yeah. Well,
Oh yeah,
Anderson's
you
definitely
think
winning the
Anderson?
fight.
I'm
You think
sorry,
Oh,
that thing's gonna?
Anderson needs to look out for the right hand. My apologies.
yeah. Well,
Nah, but the guy,
Anderson's
I
definitely
think
winning the
Anderson's
fight.
not. Anderson's not the confidence out of the dude. The dude ain't come to win, bro. The dude's come to survive.
He ain't coming to
So
win, man.
he
He ain't throwing no
ain't
punches. He's just there to survive and get
like,
paid. That's it.
yeah, that's what it looks like. The Italian guy came to fight, man. That guy actually came to fight. That's why it was enjoyable against Epic Jugbar. I was like, yo, is this guy go up to Epic Jugbar? And then we got another European guy on the scene. I was like, yo, bro, what's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm surprised you guys are up though. I
Uh,
forgot it's
I
American
mean,
time. I was just like, I was surprised.
this is a pretty this is a pretty boring fight.
So listen,
Unless,
question for you guys. What's the situation with
Yeah.
Fury and Sugar Hill?
Oh,
from
they
what I
good. They
heard,
good now.
they're good in some extent, but I just think what it is, he's brought John in, and I think that's going to cause a little bit of tension between John and Sugar Hill. Now, that to me
No,
is a
he ain't.
recipe for
No, he
disaster.
ain't. No, he
Yeah,
ain't.
that
Man,
is a
Sugar the whole camp. He's been there for the last 3 camp. Look, all they said, yeah, is
Has
that
he been
my
training
dad.
his son Tyson? Wait, has he
He's
assisted
done.
in his training? No,
Yeah,
he
of
hasn't.
course he's been. Dad, look, Dad, you'll be Dad. Listen. Fury's dad, since he came out, that's why Peter left because the dad was too involved. Why do you think he's telling Ben, oh, I don't think he's good for my son. He watches everything. He goes, he's there. He's there all the time. So basically, he's there. He likes what Sugars does, and he's evolves himself. Of
No,
course,
he
he's there.
does not. He's been trying to get his son to fire Sugar, but his son won't do it. He's trying to
Oh
get him to
man, you
fire him.
don't know. He's not. No, he didn't like the idea that someone said something contrary to his son. He just protected his son. But they don't mean want to get rid of him. That ain't gonna get rid of him. How are they gonna get rid of
His father
him?
came on
Sugar's came
record and
out.
said many times that his son should fire Sugar Hill. He
What you
straight up
saying
said
record?
that.
What's in record and what's happening? I'm telling you, the dad's always been in the camps. I'm telling you, man. Since he came out of
Okay,
jail,
so
the
what he
dad's.
said about Ben Davis on record didn't have any credence to why Ben Davis got
That's why he
fired from the
after,
camp. I'm
after
just saying.
Ben Davis, Otto Willem, yeah. Ben Davis, Otto Willem. That when the dad saw that, dad said, remember his dad's a fighter. He knows. So this guy's gonna get my. He was too inexperienced at that time. And as you see recently, the fight earlier on today, Ben don't know shit because he had a fighter against what's his Pat Barrett's son. What's his name? Thingy Barrett. He
Sullivan
was fighting
Barrett.
earlier.
Sullivan Barrett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ben
Tori Gill.
thinking Ben was in the corner, he couldn't help it. See what I'm trying to say? So if the fight is already good, these are already good fighters already. You know, when you put these bummy trainers in there, they ain't gonna make them any better. So look, they just reaping off the thing of other guys good training. But anyway, what I'm saying is that the dad's always involved. The dad's a nosy, can't keep his up, but the dad can't say nothing to Sugar because Sugar got the whole. Remember, Sugar knows more. Andy Lee's around as well, right? Andy Lee was the one who put that together. Andy Lee knows boxing, and he said this guy knows more than me. He's Manuel's nephew. So when he's in there, he knows more than fucking Tyson Fury's John Fury. So John Fury can't say that. But to Ben, bruv, Tyson Fury's dad's like, bro, I know more than this guy. So that's why he got rid of that guy. That's why. But he ain't got no problem with Sugar. He just didn't like when Sugar said the other.
If you say so.
He's always,
yeah. If you say so,
he's always
that's cool.
It ain't gonna help though. It ain't gonna help though. It's not like the dad is gonna.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He ain't gonna help against Usyk. That's all I gotta say.
But he gonna beat Usyk though.
Yeah, he ain't winning that fight. I'll tell you one thing. If he don't knock out Alexander Usyk in 4 rounds, then that's it. He's lost that fight. That's all I gotta say. He's lost that fight.
Yeah, Dan, let me ask you a question. When Usyk gets knocked out, are you gonna disappear like UK
Edge?
Dogger and or Edge? Like
I'll
Edge,
be here. I'll be here, bro. Look, all
right.
my fighters got their asses whooped. I still ain't gone nowhere. I'm still here.
Baby's trying to get him out of here. Hey, fight God, where you got in that fight, right? Baby's trying to get him out of here right now. Baby's trying to get him
So
out.
I'm leaning Fury, but I'm gonna reserve my pick until I see the weigh-in. I think the story of the fight will be told in the weigh-in. If Fury comes in shape, which I hear he's slimmed down somewhat, um, and also hear that Usyk has bulked up. He's put on some weight, which I don't think is a good strategy for him. So I'm gonna wait until the weigh-in, and once I see what the guys look like in the weigh-in, that's when I'll make my official pick. But right now, I'm leaning Fury.
All right. Well, baby, that's good. You got Fury. See, I got Fury as well. Baby's using the uppercut, but he ain't coming back with a left hook after. So look, this is classic case of I've seen in the gym that the classic case where the fighter starts thinking he knows. But this is why when you get a veteran trainer, they talk to the fighter in a way that make him feel like back in the amateurs. Because look, this is what I'm saying. See, like he needs a more disciplinarian trainer to say, yo, man, what you doing, man? You messing up. You know what I'm saying, young buck? You messing up. Like you can be the champion of the world. The whole of your family, your legacy could be about here, bro. And you out here saying you're gonna retire this time. What are you doing? And I see people don't realize until their career's over. Like when you see Riddick Bowe walking around, yo, man, sorry, Lennox, I should have fought you. Apologizing, like bro, like it's like, yo. And you see the guy, what's the guy who's his manager? I can't remember his manager, who said, nah, we shouldn't fight him. He was protecting the money. But really and truly, Lewis and Bowe should have fought.
You talking about Rock Newman? Rock Newman.
Rock Newman. He ain't even in the game no more. But why did you bring Rock Newman? Talked himself in, got paid, and got about his business, and that's what you got in boxing. You got these shysters coming in and this, that, the other, coming in and talking their game and getting out. But at the end of the day, like they smooth. Remember, most of these boxers are not used to the silver tongue guys. You know what I mean? The Eddie Hearns, and that's what I thought with Big. I'm not happy. Everyone's talking about, oh, he over there. I'm like, yo, why are you going across the road for, bro? You've been built over there nicely, and now you coming where? Like, who's Eddie Hearn got for you? Like, who's he got in your stable? You're gonna fight European bums. But the thing is, I'll tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why he came over, right? I'm gonna tell you why he came over. Devin Haney told him to come over. I'll tell you why. If you look at Devin Haney's work, Devin Haney goes, look, Eddie got me over. I got paid by the pounds. I fought these bums, and it was good for me because when I got into these fights, my money was up. And that's the truth, because the American companies want you to fight like competition from the rip. They don't care about your money or building up your money. That's what Floyd was good at. Building up your money, right? Rather than you fighting good opponents. We want to see you fight good opponents. But your money still stays the same. So you fight these European bums, your money goes up. And then your money goes up, so now you can negotiate. And that's what this is about. This is a business move to make money. That's why he come over with the dark glasses. I don't expect him to be the same guy. You know what I mean? I don't expect him to be the against these European bums. He should be knocking them out though. I don't know if he's gonna gravitate over here, but I don't think it's a good move though. I think he would have been better settled in America with one of like Top Rank or someone else. You know what I'm saying? Like you got Tim Bradley and you got these people to talk to you, like like Andre Wards and these people. They can come over and talk to you and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have liked. But having saying that, Anderson ain't trying to listen to the old vets. He ain't trying to listen to
Hmm.
Ward. He ain't trying to listen to Bradley. You know what I'm saying? And you what the dudes call them dudes on telecast? They call them Uncle Tom when they don't when they go
Yeah.
against their fighter. Yo, man, that's America's
Ooh,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, he ain't
Yeah,
trying
I
to do
hear
that.
you. I hear you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
ain't trying to
trying,
do
but
that.
hey, but you well, speaking of that, across the pond, Anthony Yard is a free agent, man. He's no longer over there
He
with
he
Wayfair.
ain't no free agent. We ain't no free agent as far as Frank. He might be. I mean, officially he is, but Frank says he isn't. Frank controls the British board, and they got to fight. And what they trying to do, Daniel? They're trying to cash out Yard. Frank's has gone as far as he can, and they got
Yeah,
a massive deal on the card. And Tony's, well, boy, we should get paid more. So that's what the holdup is. Apparently, it's 50-50. Tunde wants it
yeah,
60-40 or 70-30. So he's got the lawyers involved, and they're trying to hold
yeah.
off on that fight. But I don't think
Tunde,
you know,
man.
so,
What's up with your boy Tunde? He ain't
you know,
trading nobody else but Yard. What's going on with Tunde, man? He trying to cash out on his boy. That's it. He's gonna just like sell off to the sunset after this.
now I was talking to him the other day. He's supposed to come to the gym next week, right? On Wednesday, actually. He's got another guy called
Right.
Joel. He's been working on, but he ain't like Yard, bro. Yard's a knockout artist. You know what I'm saying? That's what people wanted to see. Yard looks good
Right.
and he knocks guys out. You know what I mean? Ain't no one want to see no one ain't knocking guys out, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, Tunde's just trying to hustle more money, but I think the fight is probably gonna happen anyway. You know what I mean? He gonna do a fight with Frank because
So he's gonna
where he
fight
going?
Callum Smith or is he gonna fight
He
Boatsy?
don't yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They don't want to fight no more. Finley probably having fight another guy that no one cares about just to get another payday. And people can't take it. People are not gonna
Right.
have you a caliber fighter you are fighting these guys, but Tunde still wants to tell you that this guy is a baby. He's still learning. You know what I'm saying? He's still learning.
Wow.
Well, it's true though, but he's still. But yeah, how much learning we gonna do? How much? That's why Ron McCracken. That's what Ron McCracken got ice. He still say Anthony Joshua's still learning. It's like, yo, bro,
Yeah.
he's a two-time world champion. What we talking about here? I ain't never heard that before. I ain't never heard that before. We got some good fights coming up
Me
though.
neither.
Next
Yeah,
week,
we got
next
some
week.
very good fights.
Go
We
ahead.
got some very good fights. I mean, we got Usyk and Fury coming up next month, so that's the next big fight. And
No,
the
next
zone's
week,
gonna be showing that.
next week we
What's
got
up?
Haney. Next week, Haney's fighting next week, right?
Yeah, Haney Garcia. Yeah, you're right. They're fighting next week, so that's gonna be next. And then after that, hmm, is it Lomachenko? And no, again, that's in June. Never mind. That's not May. That's not next month.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah,
I
some
think
good
it's
cards, man. Surprisingly, the Zone got the rights to that fight, man. BT in the Zone, so that's not shown over ESPN. I don't know
that's
why ESPN didn't want to
that's
pick up
because
that fight.
Frank Warren and Eddie working together now. They locking down. They're locking down the UK, bro. They're looking down the whole of
Yeah.
it. So
So
you can't
pretty
get
much, yeah, Bob Arum. Yeah, I think Bob Arum is pissed about the fact that he got cut out of that deal for the broadcasting rights for that fight. Because you hear him, you could tell because you could hear him talking about his doubts about Fury, how he's not looking impressive. He looks terrible. I'm like, what is a promoter does that to a fighter? I know the last time he did that to was Guillermo Rigondeaux while he was promoting him. I'm like, dude, he's talking like constructively bad about Theory. I'm like, okay, it
for
could be
what,
some
Bob?
sour.
Bob
Yeah,
Arum?
yeah, yeah.
What's he say? What's he say?
He said, I have my doubts about Theory. He looked terrible against Nagano. He doesn't look. He does. He looks kind of off going to his Usyk fight. So I don't not sure if he can win this. So
Tell him the
I
truth.
never.
Tell him the truth though, because he got knocked out. He ain't recovered from the knockout from Ngannou. You know what I mean? He ain't recovered really. I mean, he's still
Yeah,
kind of.
he ain't really recovered from that humiliation. You can tell because he don't want nobody to bring that up, and they're trying to pretend that fight never happened.
No, he
But
will he will never recover from that fight. His reputation, in my mind, is tarnished forever. Period.
You
it
think
is.
so? Well, that the case though. What about Roberto Duran when he quit, man? The man quit against Leonard. Come
Oh,
on,
man,
bro.
he quit against all-time great Sugar Ray Leonard. There's no comparison, bro. Nah, bro. Come
He quit,
on,
bro.
man.
Nah, he quit, bro. He quit
Yeah,
because what he.
but okay, so but the difference is that so
Yeah, tell him, Five
here's the
Doctor.
difference.
Tell him.
First of all, Roberto Duran was a legend, all right, and then he actually beat Sugar Ray in the first fight, and then even after the No Mas fight, Roberto Duran came back and had a Hall of Fame career even after the No Mas fight. So yeah, I think that's a situation where we're comparing apples to oranges.
All right,
Yep,
right,
thank you.
right.
Man. EJ, you know better than that, bro.
Man, I go put it out there. I'm trying to say you can turn your career around. You understand? Because look, he fight for
Well,
undisputed, and I reckon if he beats Usyk, right, the next fight he's gonna fight Ngannou. He's gonna call Ngannou out. You know what I mean? Because
but
Ngannou's been knocked
what?
out.
He just need to let that go. Why do you need to go back to that?
Right,
Because
no,
you can't say the fact that you got humiliated.
like
People,
what fight Doctor said, like what fight Doctor said, like that's tarnish your career. So you need to go back in there and finish the job like like AJ did, right? You need to nuke him. You know what I'm saying? Like, baby, this is fight is
Yeah,
dead. This
I honestly think it's too late for that. The simple fact that
I
Ngannou
agree.
was unable to go 2 rounds with Anthony Joshua. Yeah, it's even if you go back and fight Ngannou and knock him out in the first round, the damage has already been done. He should have just immediately rematched Ngannou. And that thing,
nah,
and even then, I still don't think he would have fully recovered, even if he would have came back and knocked him out in 2 rounds.
they should never fought
Yeah,
already, bro. That fight should have never happened. See, they try to follow Mayweather, but Mayweather knows what to do. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather set the blueprint for some of these crossover matches, but he wasn't going to
well,
lose.
yeah, they try to follow Floyd footprint. I mean, blueprint. But the problem is, Floyd is way better technical fighter than Tyson Fury would ever be dream of. He's not on that skill set. Not even close.
Now I'm
Not
just
even
saying,
close.
mind you,
Yeah.
now I'm talking about paydays. That I'm talking about like their ability, like the skill set. I'm still saying he's
Yeah,
like the
oh yeah. Here's why I'm bringing up the ability because look, I don't think Floyd Mayweather, in my opinion, tried very hard for that fight. I mean, he knew what he could do. He used his minimal skills. You could tell that fight because he used his minimal ability. Because Conor McGregor was way out of his depth. You
let
could
me
tell
tell you
he's way
something.
out of his depth. And
Let me
Tyson
tell you something.
Fury, I don't care. Hold on, you did. Let me finish. Let me finish real quickly. Tyson Fury, right? People say, well, he didn't take that fight seriously. He was grossly out of shape. I don't give a damn if you're grossly out of shape. You don't take that seriously. You don't let a fighter who's coming in this pro boxing debut, who's never fought the amateurs circuit before, come in there and humiliate you like that. You're not supposed to allow that to happen. You're the guy who's seasoned. You're the guy with the skills. You're the guy who's been in there against big punchers. You've seen all types of styles. You've been in the amateurs. You competed in professionals ranks for such a long time, and you allow this to happen to you. No excuses, bro. That should never have taken place. You gotta live with that humiliation and deal with it. And that's all I gotta say. But go ahead.
I was gonna say, wow, when you talk so long, I forgot. I know that this guy's fighting in the last round. This guy's throwing hands in the last round. I actually thought we were gonna see a competitive fight, bro. This is some stiff shit, bro. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
he fought. Oh, I mean, he fought Yoka better than he fought there. Look, he's throwing hands in the last round. I'm like, yo, bro,
Ooh,
like,
did he just rock them right there?
nah,
Ooh.
he just for the balance, but he ain't doing nothing, bro.
Oh,
Like that's a waste of TV time. You know what I mean? Maybe Anderson that good and we controlled him, but this is just whack. And Anderson, if Anderson should have got him out of here, you know what I mean? Like right uppercut was there, but
yeah.
what I'm saying is that end of the day, people I realize because just realizing the boxing game, people these days are fighting to build up their purse balance relative to back in the days when people fought competitive fights. Because dudes used to fight
Yeah.
competitive fights, but they never used to always they was always complaining I wasn't getting paid. I wasn't getting paid enough. Even Hagler at the top end of the sport, I ain't getting that Leonard money. I ain't getting that Leonard money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then what did he match with Leonard? He didn't get in there. He got that big payday, massive payday against Leonard, and that was that, bro. That set him for the rest of his life. You know what I'm saying? So dudes are just trying to
Yeah.
build a balance, and they're not
Ooh.
trying to fight hard fights, bro. They're
Yeah.
not about it. You know what I mean? How many hard fights can you do in your career? You know what I mean? That's why, like, where I see Brez, in the early 2000s and the 90s, guys were defending their belt 10, 15 times their belts, and we was like, oh yeah, it's him again. Where you see that now? Dudes defending their
Nah.
belts because they weren't
Barely
making
one
no money.
year. Once a
Yeah,
year. Yeah. They
you know
barely
why?
defend once a year.
Yeah, they weren't making no money defending the belts because you only had a certain amount. But if you could,
Ooh, hey, Anderson's about to go down, boy. He almost went down there. Or unless
oh yeah,
it was a trip.
nah, he's all right.
Ooh, he got rocked with a good right, man. Hey, Mehdi's starting to
Right.
fight all of a sudden.
That
Why
was
did
a
he do
sparring.
this early on?
That's a sparring match. A sparring match, man. That was a sparring match. I wouldn't even trust him.
Oh man, imagine Mary would press the action early on, man. He caught Anderson with some good shots in that last round, but he didn't. He, the thing is, he didn't do that early on.
dude, you see when the fight start, you already know who's going to win it, right? It's not even. I don't even know why we even. I thought you're gonna be. I mean, the guy beat Yoko, just upset Yoko. You're coming in with all that momentum, and now you just lay an egg. You didn't even do nothing, bro. Like, fight doctor, what do you have to say about this performance?
This was a waste of time. I want this 45 minutes of my life back.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a waste of. Look, I will not be watching another Jared Anderson fight until they match him up with somebody who's actually going to press the action and ask some questions of Jared Anderson. Okay, because watching
Definitely
him
don't.
knock over these tomato cans, I'm not impressed. I'm not inspired. And I'm not going to be wasting my time with this nonsense and this foolishness. Fight somebody, or just never mind. Never mind.
Yeah,
Okay, fight somebody or
yeah.
never mind.
Who you wanted to fight doctor in the top? Who would you like him to fight?
Uh, if he's going to call himself a top five heavyweight, fight somebody in the top five.
You
Okay,
got a name?
fight
You
somebody.
got a name?
Fight Joseph Parker. Fight him. Fight
Joseph Parker.
fight Gillet. Uh, fight fight
Ruiz?
what's his name? Joe Joyce. Okay.
Yeah. What's going on with Ruiz? What's going on with Andy Ruiz? Where he at? Like, where Andy Ruiz at? He's American heavyweight. Where he at? He
I
ain't
don't
done
know,
nothing.
man. Andy Ruiz, he ain't done. Well, Andy Ruiz, Andy. What the problem with Andy is he's kind of ruffled feathers with everyone, man. He's kind of like holding people out, stiffly trying to stiff people, and then and promoters and managers, and they're not going for it. And he's another situation of a guy with all the talent in the world, but is very undisciplined. Very undisciplined. Doesn't take his craft pretty seriously. All he cares about is getting paid. We saw what happened to him after that first Joshua fight. He went in there and bought the whole fucking town. Excuse my language. He went and got himself a mansion, bought all kind of clothes, jewelry, got himself a new ride. Didn't even train for the rematch. No excuses. Joshua did what he had to do, but Ruiz came in there like nearly 300 plus fat, over nearly 300 pounds. Didn't train for that fight. So it's like I mean, it is what it is, man. He. I don't know. Andy might as well just be at this point. From hearing, he might as well just quietly retire because he's pissed off a lot of people. And he can't get any big fights anywhere. So it is what it is.
That's a shame, bro. That's a shame. You know what I mean? That's a damn shame. Because he was
Yeah, and
okay. I
yeah, it was a
like
shame, dude. But the thing is, what I was gonna say, dude. People say that Wilder ducked the fight. Wilder actually signed on to fight Ruiz, and he was trying to. This is what here's what kills me about this. Ruiz agreed to the terms of the fight, right? Got a little bit of a bigger payday that he wanted, and then he comes back and try to renege the negotiation, the offer to the fight that he initially signed for Wilder. And that's why the Wild team and people were like, well, dude, don't waste our time. You agreed to this. We gave you what you wanted, and now you want to stiff us for more money. Nah, bro. I think that's what got him blackballed at this point, in my opinion.
oh yeah. You're probably right. Let's hear the decision. Well, actually,
Yeah.
let's put it. Let's not even bother here the decision. It's unanimous already. That guy came over and
Yes, and that, man.
a waste of time. But look, man, look. Listen. I didn't even Andy Ruiz, look, man, and that's what I'm trying. And that's the whole point. Dudes are hustling for grapes, man. It's like no one's putting that graft in. You know what I mean? I can see why he's bored with the game because no one wants to fight with each other. You know what I'm saying? This is a job I'm doing. I get paid. You know what I'm saying? But no one's really putting in that hustle. That you don't even want the belt, bro. It's like, yo, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? He's not even. He's just trying to entertain himself at this point right now. You know what I mean? Just coming to the ring wearing that mask. He looked like he couldn't even breathe in that helmet he was in. Nah, I see the shit was fucking up. I said, I said, somebody take that off before he faints, bro. The thing was fucking
Yeah.
up. I remember he came
Well,
out as
you
a
know,
you remember he
yeah,
came out
you
as
know he, yeah. Well, you know he called out Wilder, right?
yeah, that's a good
Yeah, he
fight.
did.
I mean,
Yeah, well,
Yeah. Who called out
Wilder
Wilder?
Anderson did.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't want to see that fight. Fight somebody who's on the upswing.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I mean,
Fight
Wilder's
somebody
well,
who.
Wilder. Mhm. Go
Fight
ahead.
somebody who doesn't look like they were shot.
Yeah. Well, Wilder's got his thing coming up, so that fight's gonna be announced on Monday. So we'll see where Wilder's at. But right now, in favor of Zhang to win that fight, even though he's coming off a loss, just like Wilder is. But still.
Yeah.
But the thing about
What's
yeah,
who's fighting on Monday? Who's fighting on Monday? Who's fighting
no.
what
They're
fight
gonna
day?
announce. They're gonna announce the fight on Monday. They're gonna have a press conference.
Who's gonna announce what?
Wilder's gonna fight Zhang. It's part of that 5-on-5 matchup for the zone and for between
Oh,
Queensberry and Matt. Yeah,
okay. Well, Wilder's gonna get his ass kicked.
Yeah,
yeah,
this is not a good matchup for Wilder. I don't
yeah.
understand why,
Well,
but just whatever. This is how you want to go out there. More power to you.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
look, he's going up against a top 10 heavyweight, but at the end of the day, from what I'm hearing too, he's signed off like a not saying it's a multi-fight deal, but it's like a fight by fight basis deal with Eddie Hearn. So he's with Wilder's with Matchroom, from what I've been hearing. So this is probably the first fight under that card. I mean, under that Matchroom contract. If it's a fight by fight or it's a multi-fight contract, I don't know, but it looks like he has quietly signed with them. But we'll have to see where his mind is at. But I do favor Zhang right now, man. But the thing is, too, what's interesting about this fight is that Zhang was plagued him is that he doesn't have a gas tank after 4 rounds. So if Wilder can stay away from that left hand and make him work hard and make him waste his shots, power shots early, then Wilder will be able to take him out. The thing about Zhang is that he doesn't have good head movement. He's a stiff target for the straight right hand. So I mean, yeah, it's an interesting fight, but I'm going to favor Zhang.
Yeah, I just think that Wilder needs a tune up. Behind that performance he put on in the Parker fight, I mean, he just looked
Mhm.
shot to pieces.
He did.
So
He need to stay off that
yeah.
Oscar, ayahuasca. That's what he need to stay off that ganja, whatever he's smoking. He need to stay off that crap. Seriously. Hey, no, I ain't trying to be funny, but he need to stay off that stuff. And same thing Malik Scott said too,
Yeah.
which is not so surprising. Malik came out and said that recently. Yeah, part of the reason why it looked that way because he kept smoking ayahuasca before the fight with
Yeah, he
Parker.
look crazy. Yo, PMC, what's up, PMC? I'm here,
Oh
bro.
shit,
How you
PNC's in
doing?
here.
Yeah, PMC's up in there.
Yo,
Yeah, it's
what's up, man? It's
surprising.
been a minute,
YG
man.
said,
Yeah,
yeah,
what's
it's been
up,
a
dog?
minute, man.
It's been a
What's up,
minute, but
man?
it's
What you got
a couple of
to say
months,
about?
almost a year,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You called me up. I'm, I'm up now. I'm fresh to go. I ain't dropping sleep, nothing. Hey, PMC, Anderson, what you think this Anderson do, bro? He's saying he's disinterested with boxing. What's your take of Jared Anderson and an American state
I don't know,
heavyweight shit?
man. I saw a little video pop up on the feed talk about his struggles and shit, but I really want to hear that shit, man. So get in the ring and fight because everybody got struggles, man. You know what I'm saying? So these guys, all they do is just run their fucking mouth, man. Long as they throw hands, man, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm at that point
Yeah,
now. Like, if you ain't throwing hands, I don't want to hear it no more, man. We've been doing like since, we've been doing this YouTube thing since, I don't know, man, before the creation of PBC. You know what I'm saying? Before the creation of PBC, right? And you got people falling out over the BS people be talking about and all kind of other stuff with their stupid ass opinions and shit. Casual fans, people ain't being honest and stuff, man. I'm just tired of it, man. You know what I'm saying? The dude ain't fighting, he ain't fighting. You know what I'm saying? So it's an individual sport. Dude can fight for whatever reason, whether he's injured or not. We got promotional issues, psychological issues, domestic disputes, and illegitimate babies. I don't want to hear it, man. Just get in the ring and fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Floyd, he had all kind of issues and stuff like that, but he showed up. You know what I'm saying? And he persevered, and it didn't show up in the
yeah,
ring. So as long as you a fighter like that, that can do that. You know what I'm saying? That shows some kind of resiliency and do your thing. That's good. That's what we pay for. We don't pay for none of the other crap, social media crap they be doing. Because they be talking for like 2 years and 3 years. People be dying, before they can't even see a fight they want to see. You know what I'm saying? F them, man. You know what I'm saying?
hey,
And his
hey,
problems. So he
hey,
got to throw hands tonight. And if he win, he win. If he don't, he don't. He regroup, and if he don't show up, you know what I'm saying? And he fall out, somebody else gonna take his spot, man. I ain't gonna miss him. You know.
your PMC, what do you think about Jared Ennis signing with Eddie Hearn? You think that's a good move? What do you think?
He do what's best. He do what's best for him, man. You know what I'm saying? If it's gonna give him some fights, get paid, because
Yeah, that's
that's what
right.
they pay him to do, man. They pay him to show up, get paid. We it's the fans that value all the rankings and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You just want to see a good fight at the
Mm.
end of the day, and whoever can supply him with some money and give him the fights that he want or he think he deserve, and he should sign up with him, and to the point where he can do a Canelo or what's his name or any other top. You know, De La Hoya was doing his own thing, Floyd, Canelo, and once you get to a certain point in your career when you can like make your own little moves and stuff like that, have a little more say, then you can do what you do. But right now he at the bottom, he ain't selling nothing. You know what I'm saying? People don't know him. He ain't knocking dudes out. One fight he struggled. Last fight I saw, man, he
Yeah,
struggled. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
There you go. See?
Buzzed up and shit. So
Yeah,
so he got to go through the ropes like everybody else, man. He ain't making no money, man. He ain't doing Anthony Joshua and hell, he not even he ain't even on Wilder's level as far as like popularity and shit. He ain't no TV shows on Showtime,
yeah,
Talladega, and all this other stuff. He ain't got people begging him to come back and keep fighting and stuff like
yeah,
that for the past 4 or 5 years, like Wilder and stuff like that, to stay more active so you can see him, knock people out. So he ain't on that level yet. So he just got to take what he can take, man. I don't care what he's going through, man. But if he wins tonight, good, man.
yeah. I mean, Anderson just won clearly. So we got
He,
YG as well, man. We got YG jumping. What's up, YG?
Yo, what's going on, EJ? What's going on, y'all? What's going on,
Yeah,
Doctor Dan,
yeah. What's your take
Yo,
PMC?
on
what's
What's
that?
going
going
on?
on?
what's up,
Yeah,
YG?
what's good? Yeah,
I
YG,
mean,
man. Hey, go ahead, YG. Go ahead.
I guess that was bad matchmaking because they put him in there with a guy that ain't trying to get knocked out, and how you build the fight up these days is put him in there somebody with that he can knock out. So that was the result of that. I mean, the business of boxing, I don't even like these days. I don't even call boxing a sport anymore because you play sports and boxing you don't play. So boxing is really a business, and the way they doing business now, they running these companies right out of the sport, out of the business. Like we already see HBO's not there no more, no more Showtime, because like how y'all said, these guys are making business decisions. So when you have that, is taken away from the business. So this is what we get, and it's crazy too, cause like look at that the whole Spence and Crawford thing. How Spence said he wasn't healthy enough to fight Crawford again, and then he tried to jump the line and fight the winner Tim Zhu and Fedora. Where they do that at? Like where they do that at? And all his fans was happy to be like, oh yeah, yeah, look at that. He Crawford got away. Like he just whooped on Spence, and y'all okay with him jumping the line and ducking the rematch. Like y'all made all of those excuses saying, oh, he was drained, the weight wasn't right, he stayed too long at welterweight. Going into the fight, Crawford was too small. After the fight, Spence stayed at welterweight too long. Like this this thing is comical. Some of these fanatics that root for some of these fighters, they should really do stand up comedy because that joint is mad crazy.
Yeah,
Like it's just real funny. Like I go to some of these people channels just to see what they're gonna say. Like I don't even want to even comment on it because I already know it's like, and I get it because like sometimes like if you run in the channel, you got to put a certain narrative because if you put this narrative, you're gonna have people come to your channel day
yeah,
by day. So at least you keep in your channel running because this is the way you like. You know what I mean, you keep the
yeah.
I guess I don't even know what's the right word to call people that follow behind that what you call, but they're just fanatics, I guess. Fanatics for certain fighters,
Yeah. And you're
like
right
like
about that. You're
like
right about that.
like
But that's why
it's
I don't pick up no. I ain't picking up major views. But at the same time, we have a fair debate. You know what I mean? Yeah, I get you.
Nah,
Go ahead.
that's a fact. Like, look at the it's so crazy, right? Like, look at the Tank fans, right? Tank about to fight Martin, right? Now, everybody that's looking at the fight, they all like picking Tank by knockout. That's mostly his fans picking. Like, nobody even picks Tank by he can outbox him. which I really think is going to come down to. I don't really think he's going to end up knocking Martin out because I don't think Martin is going to leave himself open or get too overly aggressive. Or like if he gets hurt, I think he's going to tie Tank up. He's not going to put himself in a position, I don't think, to be knocked out. But none of his fans even look at Tank to outbox him. They just looking at him like, yeah, he's going to knock him out.
Well, that fight there. That's Ryan's with his mental state. Ryan's got his mental state. That everyone's talking about. That's crazy.
Yeah,
So,
and what's just so crazy too, he's basically almost sabotaging that fight. Instead of the way he's building that, he's not even building the fight up to be a good what you call it. He's bringing up everything, like turning people off. So now, when Devin wins the fight, he's not going to really get that much credit for it because Ryan been going through or saying he's going through all of this stuff before the fight. I don't know if he's trying to hit Devin with the 52 fake out to make Devin think like, oh, this guy's not prepared for the fight, so I don't have to take him serious. But Devin's not that type of guy that's going to come in the ring and not take the guy across from him serious. He's going to come in there as business as usual. So all of this, all the stuff he did was just hurt the fight by not making it the best fight it could be, by not talking about the fight. He's talking about everything but the fight. Just mad foolishness.
I reckon Oscar told Ryan to act like a madman. So I think Bernard Hopkins. 1 minute, you getting some feedback. I'm getting some feedback. 1 minute, get feedback, YB. I'll put you on mute. 1 second. Yeah, I reckon De La Hoya or Bernard, more likely Bernard Hopkins, told Ryan to act like a madman. Because that's what Bernard Hopkins did to Trinidad, right? He acted like a crazy man. Like he threw the flag down, done all kind of mad shit. And it kind of threw Trinidad off, like, yo, I'm going to go knock you out. And I feel like Ryan's doing this stuff, these mental games, trying to get edge in the fight because he can't beat him. He knows Devin's on top of his game. So if I act like I'm crazy, then he's like maybe he gonna take his eye off the ball. You know what I mean? And Ryan's just acting up. I think they're playing mind games. Like, what you think about that fight, Doctor? Because you know Bernard Hopkins. You agree with that?
Well, I mean, for the most part, yeah, I agree.
There you go. That's it. That's what I see what's going on. Ryan not wrong with him. He crazy because you know what I'm saying? Like you you sign the contract. I don't give a shit how you come in. You won't get your ass with PMC. What do you think? You think Ryan's acting up? He's just doing it to try and throw Devin Haney off?
Yo, I missed it, man. What we talking about? Because I had
Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. I'm saying, you reckon 1 minute, YG, you put you on mute and ask your question in a second, YG. 1 second.
Yo, the whole thing about Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia.
Yeah. I'm answering the question. Do you reckon Ryan Garcia is acting, yeah, like he's a crazy guy to throw Devin Haney off? And I reckon Bernard Hopkins is probably told him to do that, right? Because he did that with Trinidad. Like he done all these mad games against Trinidad.
Man, it's probably an excuse for the loss he gonna have.
Yeah. But I reckon he's trying to throw Devin Haney off though. Trying to get in his head. What do you think?
But I'll tell you what though. Here's what I want to know: is why is Ryan Garcia calling out Terrence Crawford?
Is he? When did he call him out? Really?
Yes. So he took to Twitter and he said something to the effect, "I respect Terrence Crawford, but I want to kick his ass."
Man, he crazy. Yeah, maybe he's probably crazy. He probably lost the plot then. He probably crazy. I heard who else was. I heard Tank keeps coming at Terrence Crawford as well. Every minute I see Tank talking shit. Go ahead, YG. YG, oh, you must be busy. Oh, PMC, whatever.
Oh, that was funny too that he did do that. You know who else did that too? Teofimo Lopez was saying he want to fight Bud too, and it's like you guys, man, you guys is better off fighting each other. Like y'all talking about fighting Bud. Like y'all watch. You know who else did that?
What?
Before the fight, Tank was like, "Yeah, I wanna get it." Before Crawford fought Spence, Tank was like, "Yeah, I want to go up to 147 and get him up out of here." Like I get up there and touch that chin. You know he going to sleep. That's how Tank was talking before before Bud put that hurting on Spence. And then after the fight, then Tank like, nah, I was just joking. I like he changed his whole tune, which was mad funny. And like now he don't even mention that man's name at all no more.
Yeah.
And
But
yeah, he's smart because Butter put a whooping on Tank. No question.
But that would be destruction. He don't want no parts of that. Even though I ain't gonna front though, I know Tank put up a better fight than Spence did though.
Yeah. I don't know why they calling that guy that's never gonna fight. You know what I mean? Who's Tank? Tank's fighting. So Tank's fighting a no name. I don't know the American fighting. Who's the guy Tank fighting? I don't know
What's
what's
the
the guy.
guy's name? I think Frank Martin. I think the guy's name
Yeah,
is.
he's fighting Spence's fighter. Tank and Spence
Oh,
went back and forth on Twitter. It was a while back though. It was like a month or two ago. They went
yeah.
back and forth because I guess Tank was surprised that Spence even let Martin fight him. He got on his Adrian Broner stuff like, nah, me F you guys. Y'all letting him fight me, I'm knocking him out. But I would.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not really. Y'all already know how I really kind of feel about those lefty on lefty fights. I really don't really like them too much because both of these guys counter punches. We could get into another snooze fest like how we got into the Shakur Stevenson versus Della. What's I forgot.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
whack. Yeah, that was whack.
when you have two counter punches in there and then they waiting for the other guy to try to
Mm-hmm.
counter, like you could be waiting all weekend to try to land a punch like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be a little. Even though I think this fight might be the Tank and Martin fight is gonna be better because I think both guys is gonna be a little bit more aggressive. But then I think once both guys feel each other power, that's gonna make them go back into that like, nah, let me fall back in counter punching mode.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Go ahead, PMC.
You talk about the fight with Tank and that other guy, Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tank gonna win, man. Ain't gonna be no boring fight though. I don't think Tank is boring. You know what I'm saying? Um, even if a dude can't beat him and stuff, a dude still should be able to get some punches off of him. You know, because Tank is you can easily hit him and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? When he's coming in, he don't bother Reed too much. He don't respect other people's power too much. So he'll come in and make a fight of it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if someone's letting him know he's losing and stuff like that. He'll turn it up eventually. But other than that, I don't think it's gonna be a boring fight, man. Tank ain't boring. You know what I'm saying?
So, yo, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure, but I got to bounce. So I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Yo,
Hey,
fight doctor. Before you get out of here, what you think about that Bivol and what you gonna
big
fight
brother.
on July 1st or June
Yeah,
1st? I mean,
I like Better BF. I just don't think Bivol has enough to keep Better BF off of him, and I think at some point Better BF will catch up to him and probably turn his lights out.
Yeah, go ahead. YG, you just getting feedback. Go ahead, you unmute yourself, YG. Hey, Fight Doctor, thanks for coming over. Hey, next week, we're definitely gonna cover the Devin Haney fight. Yeah, unmute yourself, YG, because you want to say
Yeah,
something.
I'll be here for that for damn sure.
All right, Fight Doctor. Thanks for coming over. Take care, bro.
All right, thanks again, man.
Yeah, man. Peace. That was Fight Doctor, man. It's been a long while since I had the boys over, man. I like Dan the Man, Fight Doctor YG. Been a minute. Like even my channel been dead for a minute. I've been just like uploading amateur boxing things where I be in the corner and stuff. But like, yeah, we got a whole kind of week of really good fights. There was some fights earlier on in the UK. Azapha Barrett beating I can't remember that guy's name. That was earlier on today. But the marathon starts next week. Like I said to you, like we got a whole like 3 weeks of like back to back good fights. And the zone, shit, I don't know. Like I got rid of the zone subscription. All right, man. The zone's holding it up, man. And you see, hey, Chris Shields the other day on Bungardner. Yeah, she got a rap. You see her rap song. She done a rap. She made a rap song on Bungardner. What do you guys think about that? Or you don't really care about that shit? Ain't no one care about Clarissa Shields right now. What do you guys
Oh,
think?
Clarissa Shields made a rap song. I saw a little bit of it. I didn't have a chance to listen to all of it though, man. I was busy, man.
You don't really care about that one, man.
Yeah, real life stuff going on, bro.
Yeah. Why
Yeah,
you
but she
guys?
made a real rap song because I saw in that little that leather pants or something like that. That what caught my attention. I was like, oh, what's that? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. She did that. She came up on that. What's that?
what happened?
Go ahead, PMC. You were saying? No, go ahead.
I saw them
Go
leather
ahead. You said
pants.
the
I didn't even know it was her.
cool. You were saying?
I was like, okay, who that in them leather pants and shit? And it was her rapping or something like that. I saw it on like the Twitter feed, man. The X feed. I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But did she do like a
All right.
reaction?
Hey, we
This
got
video, what was it?
Yeah. They argued that a fight, right? I think it was. I can't remember. It was a zone, and I can't remember what fight. It was a women's fight, right? And then they started arguing after the thing. They argued pretty badly, and then Finny made a rap song about, hey, we got Jaime Munguia versus Canelo. I think Canelo's ready for the taking. I think Jaime might beat him, you know. I mean, Jaime might be the new guy. I think he might run Canelo out, beat his ass, man. I think that,
I don't
you
think
know,
so, bro.
you don't think so? I think you see Canelo's last fight, he look like shit. He see his
Yeah,
last
but
fight.
the thing is, Canelo, you got to knock him out to beat him, man. You got to embarrass him real bad or something. And I
You think
seen
so?
Jaime fight. Jaime ain't all that.
Yeah, you're probably
That's why
right.
he chose him, man. He can beat him.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. Probably right. What do you
I
think,
don't know.
YG? Carissa Shields, Jaime Munguia, what do you think?
Why G gone?
Oh, he went?
He did, man.
Oh,
He
he
did
went.
with fight guys. He did.
Oh, probably. Yeah. No, me you can chat because he was getting feedback. He's on his face. So yeah. Yeah. So we got some good fights coming. Let's see, we put out. All right, we go here. Saudi Arabia. Oh, Usyk versus Fury. What do you think about that fight?
Usyk versus Fury.
Yeah.
It's hard to say, man, based off the fact that he struggled against a novice and getting cut up and sparring.
Mm-hmm.
It all depends if Usyk overtrained, man. I think Usyk is an overachiever, and then I think for Tyson, man, he got to get psyched up for fights, and I think he'll be very motivated to win this one. You know what I'm saying? I think he plays up to the level of the opponent. You know, like Wilder, he knew the dude was dangerous, so he took it seriously. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't play no games in that Wilder fight. You know what I'm saying? So he took it serious, revamped his camp and everything like that. Took some time out, got himself together. You know, as far as like physical conditioning when he fought Wilder. And we seen it before because he made what's his name? What's that Swedish dude? Who's that guy he fought? That Swedish guy that busted his eye.
Otto Wallen.
Oh yeah, he made Otto Wallen look good, really good. You know, so you saw what Anthony Joshua did to him, but he made
Yeah.
Otto Wallen look good. You know what I'm saying? So I think as long as he takes his opponent serious, and which I think he will, um, he'll be all right. I think he'll win, man. He'll win. Um, he'll keep his distance and everything, and I think the thing is, what's his name won't be able to walk around the ring as much as he want to. I think Tyson Fury beat him up.
Yeah. Usyk, man. You right, man. Maybe. Hey, so what you think about the light heavyweight, the cruiserweights? Yeah, light heavyweights. Bivol versus Arthur Burton. What do you think? Battle of the undefeated.
Bivol versus who?
Bivol versus Arthur Burpee. Burpee, isn't it?
Oh,
They
that's a
fighting
good
for
one. Man, they fight. Yeah.
they fighting undisputed. Yeah, June the 1st. Yeah.
What, next week or what?
Nah, man, June the 1st.
You first? Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
definitely watch that fight. It's
we,
not
we
going
got,
to do.
yeah, the Bivol's pretty good. He beat Canelo's ass, and Burpee beat
I think Bivol.
You got
I,
Bivol?
I think better be he a strong man that's been at the weight class too long to me. I don't think because you could just tell, man. He just I know he win his fights and everything like that, but Bivol looks like he is a heavier guy at the weight class, and I mean Arthur better be he looks like he's weight draining himself. Looks like he's struggling at the weight class, and Bivol looks like he's comfortable at the weight class, even though he's a bigger guy. He's a big guy. Both of them big guys, but Bivol looks more comfortable. He looks more hydrated. You know what I'm saying? And Arthur Beterbiev looks dehydrated. He been looking like that for a while, man. Remember I tell you about Devin Haney being at that weight class? Like I told you, he couldn't be at that light weight class at 135 no more. He gotta move up. Because Devin Haney at 140 right now, right?
Yeah, he's at 140.
Yeah, when he was at 135, I told you he looked drained. You know, he looked drained for a while. The same thing would happen to Spence. He just stayed at the weight too long. He's one. Thing is, he a 154 fighter. But thing is, he's small. You know, he probably get beat by a lot of 154.
But they were saying that, but they said that about Kell Brook, he bear at 154. Like they say that, but the thing is, that's their diet. Like the reason why they fight them weights is that that's supposed to be their optimum weight. But like look, Hagler stayed at the middleweight division until whatever. I think it's due to their diet and their discipline, because you could put them up there, but don't mean they're gonna perform well.
The thing is, it takes a lot of you can't really train if you dieting like that, man. You gotta like really like starve yourself and shit. You can't train at that weight, because you think about you trying to make weight, and at the same time you gotta train, and your body can't take that for so long, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why these guys balloon up and weight. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna need to be hydrated in order to work out like that and condition your body. And once you start stripping all that weight down and stuff like that, you can go there if you're gonna be a model. You know what I'm saying? Like go into a weight contest, like because that's what weightlifters do. They try to strip all that water weight and stuff off of them and stuff like that. But they be weak. They look strong. You know what I'm saying? But like that, but they'll tell you like when they go into the competition, that's when they at their weakest. You know what I'm saying? They're not, because they drain all that water off of them. They ain't got no water, nothing on them, and stuff like that. They ripped. And people like that, you gotta either be naturally like that, which a lot of people aren't. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, those people, it's artificial, man. It's just for cosmetic look, you know. And to get to that point, man, you I mean, as you get older, you just can't do that no more, man. You know, you could do it when you're young, because you saw what happened with Canelo versus Floyd. Canelo was struggling to make that 152 versus Floyd, and he was what, 20-something years old. You know what I'm saying? You saw what he was eating. He was eating boiled
Floyd made him go down. Floyd made him go down though.
Yeah, but he was eating boiled chicken and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? He been struggling to make it. He was trying to, you know. Yeah. I'm just saying, you just can't keep doing that. Keep doing it over and over and over again.
Yeah, he gonna affect you. So you think Burpee, even though you say he's struggling, so you got Bivol outboxing him, then that's what you say, right?
Yeah, I think Bivol gonna just outbox him, man. He's gonna outbox him. Arthur better be if he's as long as he don't let him plant his feet. He good, man. I'm telling you, as long as he don't plant his feet, he gonna beat him up. He gonna let as long as he don't let as long as Bivol don't let Arthur better be whatever his name is plant his feet. He gonna be all right, man.
All right. So we got Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia. What do you think, man? Haney.
Garcia, man. He saw that UK guy knock him down, man. Once he on that level, man.
You Campbell.
No, he mid level, like a B plus fighter, man. He's not beating Devin Haney.
Mm.
Devin Haney ain't got it, man. He don't even know how to set up his punches or something like that. He ain't, I mean, not Devin Haney, but
Ryan
no,
Garcia.
Ryan Garcia. Then all that other stuff, man. He just building up an excuse. He being cashed out, man. He
Yeah.
done, man. Ryan Garcia's done with boxing. He's just a
Yeah.
celebrity, He's just celebrity boxing. He should have just stay with De La Hoya. De La Hoya was guiding his career pretty nicely. You know what I'm saying?
He's
Because
still,
everybody knew who he was.
he's still with De La Hoya.
Yeah, I'm just saying he should stay with De La Hoya. But the thing is, he bucked at De La Hoya and went on and fought that Tank and got beat up.
Yeah, because like we were, man. Yeah, you're right. They didn't really
You know what I'm saying?
match his. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
like really and truly, he should fought for a title, but they went for the money. See, the thing is,
yeah,
he should be for a belt, but they went for the biggest payday. But Tank's short. They're like, yo, bro, this guy's short. You should be able to beat him. But Ryan's an idiot. He don't use no
yeah,
jab. He over there for wide hooks.
yeah.
Like you
The thing
crazy,
is,
bro.
Ryan Garcia ain't ready for prime time, man. You know what
Nah,
I'm saying? The only reason we know of him because of De La Hoya.
yeah, that's right.
And then he's very good at social media. You know what I'm saying? He always very good at that. That don't make him a great boxer or nothing like that, man. It's just
Nah,
he got a good profile. He's just a good looking guy that can box. Other
yeah,
than that, he should just stick with celebrity boxing. He just, sometimes you just got to stay in your lane. But the thing is, these guys don't know how to. They should learn from Anthony Joshua. But and that's the thing that messed up Anthony Joshua. If Anthony Joshua been better in a better position if he just stuck with one belt. But he felt just like, oh, I collect all the belts, I get more money. I don't know why he listened to Eddie Hearn on his team. I don't know why he felt that. You know what I'm saying? But if he had stuck with one belt, let's just say if he had one belt like the WBO or like hell, it can be like any belt, the IBO or something like that. He'd be good.
right.
You get what I'm saying? He just good. And everybody making those demands for him to fight this guy, that guy, and he can still be fighting the guys he want with just one belt. But now he's trying to hold all the belts and not fight anybody and shit. But look
Yeah,
where
when your career is done, when your career is done, you go look yourself in the mirror, say you vacated the belt or you just had one belt. Yo,
yeah,
people go,
but the thing is, he's fighting for money. He ain't fighting for belts. So
that's what he says now. That's what he
yeah,
says
well
last
he
time.
been said that. He been said that.
Oh yeah, all right.
Yeah, he
Hey,
been said that, man. I'm fighting for the, but he trying to do it without getting his ass whipped, which I understand. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get beat up. But at the
yeah,
end of the day, you know what I'm saying? He could have avoided all that and just said what he said. He said it so many times. I don't know why people keep bothering about this shit. He don't want to fight dangerous fighters, man. You know
oh,
what I'm
you don't
saying?
know?
Like the guys he
Yeah,
think he beat and get paid at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
He
you
he
right.
going he going there with a thug mentality and shit. He trying to rob the bank like B Hop and shit.
B Hop, man. I read B Hop told Ryan to act like a madman, so he can build up the pay per view sales. They gonna say he going in like a madman. People can't wait to see it. I mean, it's gonna be this Saturday, so like, I'm gonna be live. I guess I'm gonna be live for that one. Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia. So I think you're gonna go. I think Devin will beat some more points. You know what I mean? Devin will just be outpointing. But Ryan is good though. You know what I mean? Right? They had good. They had 4 fights in the amateurs. This is the fifth fight.
Yo, did Ryan win any of the fights in the amateurs?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm not sure. They didn't say that. They had 4 fights. I don't know what was the percentage. I think it might be 2-2. I mean, this is the decider. Not too sure.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't say one. Yeah. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, so the Ryans there, like that's Oscar De La Hoya and Shane Mosley kind of thing. They fought in the amateurs and now they go fight as a pro. So Ryan's got a Ryan knows Devin. You know what I mean? Has Devin got any better? As who's got better? I think Devin should beat him. But
Yeah, I
you know,
think Devin's the same, bro. He hasn't gotten any better.
nah, he
He
ain't
ain't
got
gonna
the
get no
power.
better because him and his dad, they drinking their own juice, man. You know what I'm saying?
You don't like them? You don't like the hate?
I mean, you think about it, he just stick behind the jab, uses his range, but he ain't gonna have that range as he get older, man. As he get older, he can't move up another weight class. Devin, he move up another weight class, he getting beat up, bro.
Yeah, yeah. You don't think he go to what weight? I think he go to what weight. I think he's still right.
How old is Devin Haney? Like 26 now, 26, 27?
23, man.
Huh?
23, 23,
Right.
right?
So at 23 years old, he already moved up one weight class. That's early. That's early in his career. And he ain't no
Yeah,
knockout puncher. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, but
So in another 4 years,
if he want a belt, then cool.
and he gonna have to check out
Yeah, go ahead.
in another 4 years at 147. Some guy gonna beat him up at 140. He's gonna start getting beat up at 147.
He's 25.
Yeah,
He's 25.
yeah. So he's
Yeah,
25
he's
years old
25.
right now. At 140, 147 when you gonna really start seeing him get beat up. Watch, some guy's gonna show
Yeah.
up and beat him up. You know what I'm saying? And
But they
somebody's
talking
gonna
about him
show
and
up.
Boots. Him and Boots in this man. You know what I'm saying?
Boots, yeah, Boots probably beat him up.
I
So
don't rate Boots. Boots look like
Boots
Boots look like
Ennis is a guy. Boots Ennis is a guy that's begging for a fight right now. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
he
But
is.
guys, people ain't gonna 146 like Terrence Crawford. He ain't gonna fight him. He didn't want to fight the who's who that you got at 147 now. He ain't fought. You know what I'm saying? Crawford got all kind of excuses and shit like that. Not to say he can't win, but he always got some kind of story or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's promotion or something else, money and something else, he always got some goddamn story and shit. So anyway, he beat Spence. Now he trying to do some other kind of fight. You get what I'm saying? So he ain't thinking about Boots Ennis. Boots Ennis ain't gonna do no favors for him, whether he win or lose. You get what I'm saying? Ain't gonna get him the money that he wants. So and then you gotta think about it. Dude's 36, 37 years old. He on the tail end of his career. These guys are being phased out. You gotta think about Porter gone, Thief Thurman can't stay healthy. He can't even get him in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Because he always got some kind of accident or getting injured and shit like that. He getting beat up and sparring and shit. So he, especially for Thurman, every big Pacquiao fight, that what's his name fight with the who's that boy daddy name the white boy he was supposed to fight out of Australia, Thurman.
Who's that? Oh, talking about Gambosis?
Yeah, well no, no, it's not Cambosis. It's the dude that lost to Fundora.
Oh, of course. Oh, you talking about Tim Zoo?
Costa Su's son. He's supposed to
Yeah,
fight Costa Su's son.
yeah, Tim
Fundora was
Zoo.
last minute. Yeah, Fundora, the Tower Inferno was last minute replacement, and he beat
Yeah, he
him up.
was.
But that was supposed to be Thurman. You get what I'm saying? So Thurman be missing out on all his opportunities for the past 4 or 5 years. You know what I'm saying? With him trying to get back into the game, and he just getting older and older. And man, dude lost his hair. He getting bald and shit. He lost his
Yeah,
hair, ponytail and shit like that. So he old. He an old man now. He's still a name, but that's all. That's only to the people that remember him. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't done shit. And
he
this
ain't
we
done
talk about
shit.
5 years, bro. We talk about 5 years. We talk about before COVID and shit. This dude ain't even been with anybody significant. So he
No,
done. You know what I'm saying? So if Crawford gonna fight anybody, it'll probably be Thurman just to say he beat him. But other than that,
but that'd be a
Crawford
good
ain't got
fight.
no dance. Crawford ain't got no dance party at 147. Ain't nobody at 147. I don't know anybody at 147 other than Boots Ennis, and he barely
Yeah,
know. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
So Crawford he beat at least two guys in his generation. You got Porter Didn't he fight Danny Garcia? I believe
Yeah,
he fought Danny. So he
yeah,
fought
yeah.
Danny. The only guy really left is Thurman. You know what I'm saying? He need to go ahead and fight him. But is he gonna fight him? Probably not. There's no justification for it, you know. But he should fight him though. You know what I'm saying? I believe a lot of people watch that fight, man. Hardcore boxing fans, anyway.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, man, these guys just they happy just being on social media talking about how great they are and shit. You know what I'm saying?
We
You know,
just from Coach Dog. We just Coach Dog. I'm listening. Yeah, yeah. We just yo. Fuck PMC putting it down, bro. You some good stuff. Hey, so we've been boxing in America, like the major networks. You still got the zone over here. All the major networks they kind of putting out Showtime. We got Mike Tyson fighting on fighting on Netflix against Jake Paul. What you think about that?
I think
Netflix
they
having
canceled the fight. From what I heard,
what's that?
I think they canceled it, didn't they?
Did they cancel it?
I think so.
I ain't heard nothing. But when did they cancel it?
I think because of injury or something like that. I think Jake Paul got injured or something. Sparring.
He ain't that. He ain't injured. He's injured. He know
They canceled it, bro.
his ass kicked. Everyone sees him. Oh, they pulled
No,
out.
but it's good, man. They gonna get
Michael's
man. So if they paying people want to
fight.
people like Mike Tyson, man. People want to see it. So it's one of those
Yeah,
situations.
Netflix would have been good. I think Netflix. I think
Netflix
is
is
going
good,
to
man. They
be
putting
good
out good
company
movies and
for
shit. Netflix got the movie.
that's what I'm saying. I think
Everybody subscribed to Netflix. You know they got
everyone
millions. They got subscribers all over the world. I think they should get into boxing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I
Because
think so. Amazon, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm saying they produce good movies, in-house movies. They've been doing that for a while, ever since they once they bounced off the doing the licenses for other movies. They've been doing a good job making their own little TV series and stuff like that. And you know, they purchased a couple of series here and there, you know, like movies and stuff like that for people to watch. But other than that, as far as like in-house, a lot of their movies been really good, man, popular and shit. So, you know, to build up their subscription and stuff like that. So I've been enjoying Netflix, man. I've been watching the hell out of Netflix. So anyway, but if they had boxing, man, sure, I'll stick with that, man, because it only. I mean, their subscription base is really cheap.
Yeah.
You know, all you go pay per view or something like that.
Hey, Amazon's in the game as well. Amazon PVC's on Amazon now, bro. They had a fight the other day. Yeah, they had a fight the other day on Amazon. Yeah, bro, on Amazon. No, that was the
I think that's good, bro. Man, that was good.
Yeah, that was a Tim Zoo fight.
You got to think about it. It's good to have platforms that don't rely solely based on boxing, you know, to make money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got the Saudis doing their thing, but they don't have no platform to show it. But on Amazon, you got Amazon Prime, you got Amazon Movies. You can rent movies on Amazon. You can buy stuff and do all kind of stuff on Amazon, you know, on that platform. So that's a great platform to go to. Instead of DAZN is just like sports. You know, other than that, they don't sell music. They don't do. They're not selling furniture or nothing like that. Versus Amazon, they stock ain't gonna go down based on the wins or losses of boxing. You know what I'm saying? So they good, man. That's a good deal right there. You know what I'm saying? For them to do a couple of fights, but that's how they should do it. You know, this make deals with streaming websites that have access to the biggest audience. You know what I'm saying? Like X or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So X, everybody got the X. I mean, everybody got the app. You know what I'm saying? So, or like TikTok or something like that. Something like everybody got access to, and they can. It's easier for them to just do the watch the fight and sign up. You know what I mean? It makes sense. It's just easy. Whatever's easiest. But the Zone, you gotta. It's like a whole new app, and all these other apps that aren't that popular, they don't have a big audience, man. So you in the same space as far as like these Showtime and all these other places, and Showtime and stuff like that, and uh, HBO. They subscriptions are really pretty much the only thing that's driving them is they they little TV shows and stuff like that.
TV
And that's
shows,
yeah,
yeah,
and some popular TV shows ain't even popular no more. They dead. They over with.
yeah. Well,
You know.
boxing, funny enough, right? Boxing was the one who put HBO on the map. So I don't know how they, you know what I'm saying, but they weren't making no money. The networks weren't making no money off
No, the
the
thing is they were trying to. They ain't gonna never make no money because the thing is that the whole setup was wrong. You know what I'm saying? They
they
didn't
were
know
doing,
nothing about boxing.
yeah,
You gotta think about it. Like they didn't know nothing about boxing, and then they was really spoiled by the fact that they had like champions that can last like 10, 15 years and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Evander Holyfield and all those guys. You know, they were around for a long time because they were really great fighters and stuff like that. Like Floyd. You know what I'm saying? So they knew he was gonna rack in, and they didn't have to promote these guys too much because they was like household names for like the longest. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying? It's like
yeah,
the thing is with casuals, man, you gotta have a product where it's like bubble gum or they ain't gotta think. You know, it's like the search engine. You know, it's like what's a popular search engine? Google. You know, you just think Google or the second best is what Safari.
yeah,
But
something like that.
yeah, but you don't think Safari. Yeah, I mean, you got other ones, but the first one is Google. You know,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's the first name you think of when you're gonna search something, Google Chrome or whatever. But you don't think about Safari. Safari is like a far second. Then there's everybody else as far as like a search website and stuff like that. So when you come to boxing, people just remember one name. They ain't following it like that. You know, it's like UFC. Who name pop up on ESPN the most? That's how you know. That's how I know. You know what I'm saying? Some of these fighters UFC, but I don't follow it. You know what I'm saying? I don't follow. Whoever pop up.
mm.
But that takes years. You know.
Yeah, yeah,
But
you're right. I think the whole landscape of professional sports has changed up though. But you know what I'm saying. I was saying about the women basketball recently. They got more attention than the men and NCAA because the NCAA they don't market names no more. You know what I'm saying because
mm-hmm.
of contracts. But because the women boxing is so low down the level, you can mention their names and you can talk all that because they don't even get no money, and that's why that Katie Clark or whatever her name is, she would be able to pop that rescale and you know that shit was good, man. That rivalry was nice. And
Oh
another
yeah,
good
yeah.
one.
With
You
the
saw that?
Angel Reese and stuff like that. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Angel, she's nice though. Like Angel, she's Iowa, right?
bro. The way they were talking about Iowa, I thought Iowa won.
Yeah, I know. That's still they talking. South Carolina won.
Yeah,
South
South
Carolina.
Carolina won. They still talking about Iowa and LSU.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah, yeah. That's how much. Yeah, but that just shows you they badly won they badly won a thingy champion, bro. You know what I'm saying? They looking for
Yeah, the
another
white
Larry
girl to
Bird.
win. They want her to win so bad. You know, they still talking about it.
Yeah, they still talking about it, man. They don't
Yeah,
say
but
nothing.
that carried that with women's sports. But that's good, man. You know, so
Hey, I think it's good. I think
it's
it's
whatever works, man. It's whatever works, man. You know, at the end of the day, you know,
I think America's still looking for a hero, man. I think
yeah,
America's
yeah.
because
Yeah, but the thing is that they want a white hero, which is not. Look, man, white. As long as whoever, it's like that with everybody, man. Whoever's the majority in the nation, you know what I'm saying? As far
they
as
will be
population, they want somebody they they can identify with, you know what I'm saying? So they got the plain Jane white girl killing in basketball. They gonna roll with that, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, but she could ball though. And she could ball though, man. She went off though in that first in the finals. Shit,
Who?
88. That Kelly,
Clark?
Katie. Yeah, man.
Katie?
She won.
Yeah.
Yeah, 18. I ain't never seen that before, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
she went off, bro. Like I was like, dang. You know what I'm saying? And then what was the other
Right.
conversation? happened. The other conversation happened. There was
And
another
then
conversation I was talking about. Nah, because the NBA is dead at the minute. The NBA, the NBA interest is not good. I
yeah, the
think
thing is they don't have another star, man. And then they got all these dudes with these African names, man. You can barely pronounce this shit. I'm like, fuck, I can't even pronounce these dudes' names. Jana Ugugu and all this other shit. I'm like, damn, dude, I can't pronounce that shit. I don't even know the fuck. Excuse my name. I don't even know what these dudes look like. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And then you know, and then it's like this dude's hot, and then you got these European dudes who
Yeah.
they trying to hype up, and then I'm like, I can't, you know. And then you got one guy that was with the Golden State Warriors, or was it with the Nuggets? That one guy who he didn't even want to show up to the parade. That dude, they had to just stop. You know, they just dropped that guy because did in the sports. He want to go home and
Well,
to
when
what?
the, the game in NBA is turned into it's not turned into an American game. It's turned into European. I feel like the way the game was played was,
It's
back in
always
time.
it been like that for the past 20 years, bro.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I've been and said that it became FIFA basketball.
Yeah, it became European, man. I was like,
Yeah, it's
because
European basketball.
it
Lot
came
of people
European.
say that. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's European.
yeah,
But
like
the
you
thing
see,
is, that's why the European guys were able to flourish. Because you remember back in the day, especially in the 90s, those European guys used to have like either the excuse was they had contracts with a semi-pro league they used to play in when they was younger and shit like that. When it was like 16,
they
18
couldn't, man,
years
they
old.
couldn't
When
let
they was
you
drafted.
go.
The
But
thing is, no.
right,
Here's what happened. Like in the 90s and shit like that, they had to play out their European contracts. Some of these guys was getting drafted, but they had European contracts, and the NBA guys, even though they drafted them, they had to wait for them to finish the European contracts. And by the time they came over, so a lot of these guys were getting homesick and shit, and they weren't used to the American style of basketball and shit like that. And I think that's why they changed it up. You know, with the rules and everything like that, like no contact and stuff. These guys weren't used to contact and stuff like that. And a lot of these guys would run home. You know what I'm saying? So, because as soon as they start getting hand checked and shit like that, Luke Longley. Remember Luke Longley?
yeah, from Australia.
Yeah, so he was from Australia. Even though he played with the Bulls and stuff, they did a special on him because they did. Michael Jordan did a series and everything like that.
That's all right.
They didn't mention. They didn't mention him. Remember the Luke Longley series?
Yeah, I
And he
know
was
that. Yeah,
talking
I
about.
know that. I like to mention him. Good thing of it.
Yeah, but you remember how they. You remember how they talked about how he had to toughen up and shit like that, and how he
Yeah,
had like kind of like got divorced because of the psychological thing he was going on, trying to be tough and shit like
yeah,
that, and the
yeah,
paint and shit. And how God told him he was just a carefree guy. Well, think about that. That I mean, look at Luke. He's a prime example of why a lot of those guys went back home. You know, you have very few guys that was like the dude from Sebastian Sabonis, I think his name was
yeah,
the
yeah.
dude.
Avita Sabonis. Avita Sabonis.
Vita Sabonis, who had the knee surgery. Dude, that dude was tough. He had knees. He had 2 knee surgeries and shit like that. He came from Russia, but he was
Fought that.
tough.
Yeah, he was. I
Him
liked him.
and the Flying Dutchman. Him
Yeah,
and the
the black.
Flying Dutchman. Those guys were the exception back then. Him and Detlef Shrimp and all those other guys.
They were tough, man.
But those are tough guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they were tough, man.
And yeah, but a lot of those guys, but the other guys, they went home. They got homesick and they were getting beat up, man. They couldn't handle the physical thing with
Yeah,
basketball.
yeah. The league was more. The league, yeah, let a lot of toughness go. Like that's why I used to like watching. Like I still watch NCAA. Is still toughness, but in the NBA,
Yeah. I
yeah, the
watched the
NBA.
game not too long ago, like 2 weeks ago. Those guys were physical. Man, the white boys
Yeah,
are getting
yeah,
off,
yeah,
man.
that's what I want to see, man. I like
That
that.
was game I was watching, man. Those white NBA, those white centers, man. They
Yeah,
were
you see,
doing
they were batching. Yeah,
cool
you saw that?
moves and attacking the
Oh man,
basket and shit. I
yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
damn,
That was,
man,
that was good.
these white
That's
boys
what.
are cold.
Yeah, they will go. See, the thing is, people, the style of thing, what's happening is that the scoring is low. So now
Mhm.
you go to NBA where the score is over 100. It's like, oh man, that guy scored 30, 40, 50 points. Now you go the other. When they score like that, that's why the scoring was low because your body couldn't take the beating. And also, people getting injured, they couldn't get into the finals. So they're like, no, we need to change the rules. So they made it more softer. And that's why it's softer. That's why I ain't interested in the NBA until they get into the playoffs, because in the playoffs, it's a bit more physical. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
that's a shame. That's a shame, man. I mean, and
Yeah.
and another thing as well, they can't let go of Michael Jordan, bro. They can't let go of Michael Jordan, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Kobe, LeBron James era is LeBron James. Like, he the best ever. He won the best ever. But they can't. These media guys can't let her go of him because they say so much negative thing about LeBron.
Nah,
But
the thing is,
hey,
LeBron should have never. For one, here's the thing. The LeBron James fans have lowered the standard of greatness by saying like, oh, he got to the finals like 10 times or something like that, so he's better than Mike. But the dude is like under for like 50%. He won it championship like 4 times. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So and the thing is, he did Space Jam 2. Who was Space Jam 1? Michael Jordan. So who you piggybacking off this dude? This dude was the original Space Jam. You know what I'm saying? As far as doing a movie and shit. And then you gonna do his movie and shit. You ain't even do your own movie.
Yeah,
And that's why Kobe, that's why he pretty much you gotta compete against Kobe with Mike, is because Kobe, even though he emulated Mike so much, but he was trying to do his own thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why he didn't want to team up with Shaq, because he was trying to do his own thing. You know what I'm
Kobe,
saying? Yeah,
man,
Kobe.
Kobe been trying to be Michael Jordan for the longest.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's why people hold him in high regard, because he was trying to be the man. He wasn't trying to just be like the most championship. He was trying to be the man on his team, carry the team
He
and
was,
shit.
man, but he was,
Right.
but he couldn't do it without no help now. Because look,
Yeah,
every
I'm
time
just saying, but the tenacity and shit like that, like Mike was trying to like.
if that's the case, he couldn't win no championships until he got Michael
Yeah, but
Jordan's
the
cup.
thing is that remember that was the era back then, so he piggybacked off the era where dudes
Yeah,
were like, "I'm the man on the team. This is my team, and I'm the reason why we won the championship." You get what I'm
yeah,
saying? Remember
yeah,
that league? Because back in the day, back in like the 80s and 90s and shit, you knew the whole five lineup as
yeah,
far as teams
yeah,
years.
yeah. You know that,
Detroit
yeah,
Pistons, like Detroit, the new the Pistons, like the New York Knicks. You knew it was like John Starks, Patrick Ewing, Gary
yeah,
Mason. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You know the names, Mark Jackson and shit like that. You knew names, bro. Oh well, I think Mark Jackson ended up with Indiana, but anyway. But you at least you knew at least 2 or 3 guys on the team for each team.
yeah.
You know what
I
I'm saying? Like it was Penny Hardaway, Shaq,
yeah, yeah.
and
Dennis Scott, Nick Anderson, Horace
yeah, Nick
Grant.
Anderson. Like you see, that's what I'm saying. You remember them because they still stuck together for like years. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Now,
yeah.
like you can't even. I can't even name you. All I know is like Steph Curry.
The Boston
That's
Celtics
it.
though. You know Tatum and Brown. You know they still together, right?
Nah, I don't even know. Yeah, I heard. I think Tatum or something like. I heard
Tatum,
of his name, but
yeah,
other than that, I don't know who these guys are on these best NBA teams. You know what I'm saying? I can't say because they switch out so much, man. They
yeah,
switch out. So much. It's hard to follow. It's like it's like the NFL, man. It's hard to follow when you got guys switching teams all the time and stuff like that. I ain't got time for that shit. You know what I'm saying? But the only way you build up a fan base is it's called brand
brand,
recognition.
brand recognition. That's right.
Right.
Just name
And
one.
if you ain't got that with a team, you ain't got a person like a person that you want to follow with a team. People ain't gonna want to be invested in it, man. It's just too much time, man. People got shit going on, man, other than sports, man. Especially in America, man. So it's like you got this guy. You got to build up the brand. Not only that, but you got brand recognition with the team, and you got to have a face with it, man. Other than that, if you ain't got no face with it, which these companies trying to do, it ain't gonna work, man. You need a face, man. It's like a
Yeah, you're right.
quarterback. It's like the Patriots with the quarterback. Like for years is what Tom Brady.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
New England Patriots, they winning. You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady. That's how you know. With the Green Bay Packers, you know, it was either Brett Favre. Not too recent. I mean, it used to be Aaron Rodgers, but it was like back to back. You knew what you was gonna get. You know what I'm saying? These other
yeah,
guys, you
Eli,
don't know.
yeah,
Yeah, like
Eli Manning,
Eli with New York. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have longevity, man. If you don't
Big
have
Ben,
that, man.
Big Ben Roethlisberger from
Right. Yeah. See, you even know, and you in the UK. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
I want
because
you know, like, yeah, the sports in
yeah,
the
but
2000s.
he stayed there for like 10, 15 years. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So
And
you
that's
knew.
like JJ Redick when he was at Duke. You know what I'm saying? He stayed there,
Right,
in Duke
yeah,
for
yeah.
4 years.
I heard of
Yeah, for 4
JJ
years.
because he was like a white guy.
Yeah,
I don't remember what team he was on, but I just kept hearing his name. You know what I'm saying? But that's name recognition right there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Not to say he was good or anything like that, but he
Nah,
kept his name
yeah,
hot. You know what I'm saying? So he kept
yeah,
his name hot. So I always knew like JJ Redick. I didn't even know he had an NBA career. To be honest, like I always heard his name,
yeah.
but as far as him have like a successful NBA career, I never saw it. You know what I'm saying? I just heard JJ Redick. I was like, I remember him like in college. I
Yeah,
was like,
that's the what you call it. Yeah, that's what you order. Yeah,
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 I remember his name. I was like, okay. But when he said he had a career, I was like, really? I was like, damn, shit. But I kept hearing his name all the time, just casually
yeah,
hearing his
yeah,
name.
yeah.
Some
JJ
names you
Redick,
can't avoid, man. It's like
man,
in
dude.
golf, like
Yeah, but that's what you're right. The guys you
go ahead.
Yeah. No, you're right, you're right. But that's the same thing with boxing. That's why we like boxing. Like guys you stay for a guy will stay for a career about 15 years if they can, 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And on top, that's why we talk about Keith Thurman. He ain't got no hair on his head. He an old man now. And
Yeah,
then we talk about what I'm saying? We talk about Bud and Crawford, but we had a good run with some of these dudes, you know what I'm saying? Tyson,
right, yeah,
you be hating on them, you be hating on them the whole remember Pacquiao? That Pacquiao Mayweather shit. Oh my gosh, man.
right,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
But
That
it's
shit was
over with,
that
man.
shit. Yeah, that's the
It's
you know what
over
I'm
with.
saying. Yeah, that's the looking for the new one. But when it comes down to it, it's a shame Bud's not a heavyweight. If Bud was a heavyweight, man, this shit be popping because
Yeah,
America.
yeah,
You have all the big fights in America. You know what I'm saying? Now they're
yeah,
in the Middle East,
yeah.
and the
Now
reason why
you
it's because of the gangsters, man. The gangsters have they're controlling boxing, and the UK are pulling the fights over in the Middle East because it's like like Nevada in America. That was the place where it was lawless. In these Saudi countries, they do what they want. They kill women, they chop heads off, and all kinds of shit. That's why they
yeah,
over there. There's money, right? Boxing goes wherever the money's at. That's why they over
yeah,
there. East.
yeah. Yep, it goes where the money's at, man. But but we saw it with Wilder. And then the thing is, people don't appreciate it when they got it, man.
Nah,
People don't appreciate it when they got it. Now we ain't got no American heavyweight.
no,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Now everything's overseas and stuff like that. So now it's not a sport is pretty much flatline. You know what I'm saying? You got two European dudes fighting for it. And it's just too bad Joshua couldn't see the big picture, man. You know what I'm saying?
But he's fighting softies that's getting paid. That's what
Yeah,
he.
yeah,
That's what he's.
bro. I don't like I said it, man. I don't knock him for it, man. This dude getting like millions of pounds and stuff
So
like
they
that.
say, they say he is. Well, I don't know if he's making it like that. They say he's making that money. It could be live. Right now.
Yo, bro. Hey, he making good money on sponsorships and all kind of shit. But the thing
Yeah,
is
yeah,
that if it, I don't knock him for it, man. You know what I'm saying? He took the role he wanted to take. He got paid for it. I don't feel sorry for him. I ain't knocking it for. I got my own opinion, but I'm not paying his bills, bro. You know what I'm saying? He got a kid. I'm not paying his bills. He a grown man. You know what I'm saying? So I understand where he coming from because I probably take the same road too. Shit, I probably don't. But the thing is, he just ran into another ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? For somebody else. 'Cause I knew he was going to lose versus Andy Ruiz. I just knew. I
yeah.
was like, man.
You didn't say.
I,
Oh, yeah. I remember you. I remember you picking Andy Ruiz.
no. The thing is, I'm
Y'all
not
remember that?
sure. I'm
You
not
went now.
sure.
Nah, you didn't pick him. No one did. We
No,
want.
no. I picked him. I got receipts. I put money on it, so I didn't have to do a video.
But I think you may put money just in case.
I
But
made money
like,
off of it. And check this out. My payout, right? I was paid in like Bitcoin or something like that.
Yeah.
Years ago, my payout. Yeah, I got like $1,400 on that shit. My shit worth $1,400 since that time. So that's like so that's like what I got like on those two fights. I got almost like $70 or something like shit like that, $70 or whatever like that. But my pot, cause you remember 5 Dimes? Remember the website? Well, they closed up, so they had to pay me out in like Bitcoin or something like that. The cryptocurrency. Yo, my shit like worth $1,400 right now.
Yeah.
Dude, so imagine if I had put some real money on that bad boy, I'd be paid, bro. That's over $1,000 of increase, bro. That was bullshit.
But you know when we do these fights, You see, look, I realize now, like, because I do matchmaking now. I be matchmaking the amateurs, right? I can more or less predict who's gonna win. But now the big money is what round. You know what I mean? If you could narrow it down,
the rounds,
if you can narrow it down to the round, man, that means you can get paid. But it's it's a gamble though. Like basketball, it's the same thing. I used to watch basketball so much, I could predict who's gonna win. Right, I can see the game. And the good thing about basketball, you could bet half time. Shit, you could bet half time, so you can see an upset coming or whatever. Put money up.
Like Fundora. When Fundora got knocked out, I was just like, Joe, I tried to put money on that fight, bro. There wasn't the money. There was no way to bet on that fight. But he lost. I was like, dude, man. I'm like, dude. I knew he was going to eventually lose.
Tim was a favorite, man. He was a favorite for real, man. Like, you would have got money.
No. Yeah. Well, I didn't bet on that fight. I'm talking about when Fundora lost. When he finally lost.
When he got punched out.
That dude was on a knockout streak.
Yeah. Oh, he was
on a knockout streak. That's how you know, like, that dude was upsetting a whole bunch of people before he got fought Fundora. That dude was hot. But the thing is, you couldn't put no money on it because they had him at a big underdog. For some reason, you couldn't put no money on it, man. I tried to put money on it before the fight. I was like, shoot, because I figured Fundora was going to lose because he was getting his ass beat up in a couple of other fights. Even though he was winning, he was easy to hit. I was like, this dude easy to hit, man. He gonna get his ass with one day. You know what I'm saying? So there was no way to put money on a fight and the dude won. I was like, what the fuck, bro? I was like, man. I was pissed off. And then that Costa Zoo one, that Zoo one, somebody got paid that night, bro.
I knew you were gonna lose though. I knew you were gonna lose that one. I knew. I said, you look, man. Boxing, if you see a guy that tall with that reach, to beat just that, it's hard to beat someone like that. And that guy's short. And I said, man, Zoo, he had to fight to beat him, but he chose the box. And I was like, man, bro, I should have put money on that. If I put money on points, you'd have got nice. You'd have got paid on points, Bonfora, because they would have there was money on that one. You would have won it. You'd have won some nice.
He easy to hit. He easy to hit.
You know what? Hey, Ryad Garcia, he could upset Devin Haney though. You know what I mean? He could upset him. Knock him out. I bet no one will do money.
Hey, Haney gonna be defensively responsible and shit like that, man.
That's what it should be.
Because he was struggling. He was struggling to beat who was that? That Cambosa guy. He should have finished. He could have finished Cambosa. He didn't do it.
In the second fight,
Then he fight what's that white boy name? The little guy that fought.
He fought Vasily Lomachenko.
Yeah, Lomachenko. Yeah, he fought safe in that fight, and that's when he was weight drained. That's when he had to go up, because Lomachenko.
He done well against Vasily. He was schooled.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, man. I'm glad he went up in weight, man, because he was like, man, you looking bad, bro. And Lomachenko, he just old. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got to get. If Lomachenko was younger, he would have won the fight. You know what I'm saying? He would have won the fight. He would have won a fight with Haney and Theo Fame. Theo Fame. Yeah, he would have won it. Yeah, if he was younger, yeah, he would have won it. Because Lopez was getting gassed. Theo Fame was getting gassed out at the end because he struggled. I think he struggles at the weight too.
Well, they said he lost. They said he lost the last fight he fought. Right? I mean, he got the decision. You know what I'm saying?
Theo Fame?
No, yeah, he had a last fight. Who did he fought? He fought some guy recently, and people
I don't
said
know.
he won. Yeah, he lucky he won. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he fought that UK guy.
Yeah, the UK guy. He beat Josh Taylor, isn't it?
Yeah, he beat Josh Taylor.
Fight.
Yeah, he won that fight. I don't know about his last
fight. There's another fight he fought after that, right? He fought
Yeah, I didn't see his last fight, man. I didn't see his last fight. I wouldn't doubt it,
recently, man.
Yeah, I didn't see his last fight.
Yeah. They said it was whack. Yeah, they said he looked like he lost.
I wouldn't doubt it, man. He wet. Him and his daddy. Him and his daddy wet, man.
Josh Taylor's fighting him.
They got to get rid of these sponsors in boxing, man, because they
he turned into somebody beat up.
They like
when he fought back, he turned into a star. He nothing.
Devin Haney's dad and huh?
Yeah.
Breaking up. Yo, EJ.
That's how he say he lost, but he got. You know what I'm saying, but yeah,
what's breaking up, bro?
What's up with Devin Haney's dad? Yeah, I'm still here. Devin Haney's dad. You said about Devin Haney's dad?
Yeah, but these guys are living through their kids, man.
Yeah, yeah, for real. Hey, listen, you know your country childish though. Some of you Americans though, you like the biggest kids out here. So yeah, that's how he going on. He going like a big baby. He living for his son, right? I mean, he's not that old. Definitely his dad's not that old. I think he's early 40s though, isn't it? Mid 40s.
Yeah, but he acting like a little kid. Like you said.
You don't like the way he argues with everyone like that.
No, I think he just stay out of the spotlight and let his son fight, man.
Yeah. I agree with that. Yeah. I PMC, I'm on bounce though, man. Hey, it was really good to catching up with you. Next week, if you're around, we're gonna do the Devin Haney fight, though, right?
Yeah. We'll do it.
All right, man. PMC, you take care, man. We catch up soon, man.
All right, man.
Peace out. Yeah, man. Peace.
Peace.